Welcome to MoreBreny, a channel where I upload Twitch highlights and VODs. If you want to catch me live, there'll be a link in the description to my Twitch as well as my Discord. Hello my friends, thank you very much B-Man for 13 months and thank you Aaron for 11 months. Legs 11, is that like fucking bingo? The only reason I know that is from like bingo, but maybe I might be a bit off there. I am absolutely fucking wrecked. Hello Mick, hello Jack, how are we all? Toxic boy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. I had a big, great weekend, but it's definitely like, I'm old now or something, I don't know. Exit X3? It is bingo? Oi, can you tell I grew up with a family that liked bingo? Toxic boy, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Ah, heck. I forgot that I get shit frames using Forge, but I really need to be using Forge to be able to do all this. One thing I did want to see with Forge while we go down here. Now, Mr. Color Wheel, I got your invite, and that is the most sweetest thing ever. The missus and I are too overwhelmed, but that sounds like a real expensive trip, and we don't have money right now. So I don't know if you want me to text the little number, but that is so sweet. Plus the invites are really pretty, by the way. Now I still don't know if you know her real name, because you're like, nah, I know her real name, and you know her second name, but the first name is also not that, like, legally. Although legally makes it sound like her first name is like Rupen, you know, like something like with a real like accent or something, but it's just. It is an unusual first name, but I like it. Never heard it before, though. Made up ass word. Alright, I want to go to the nether and see if the light thing works. I've been trying to fish a damn mending book for so long. Fishing is an addiction. I've been playing on keyboard and mouse, getting plenty used to it. Why aren't you just trading villagers for it? What's up, big fella? I am exhausted, Lablex. How are you? Fair play. I said I was going to invite you guys, so I sent one. Honestly, if we had, like, just, like, a little bit of disposable money, it would be a really nice little trip for us to go on. You know, I definitely can't see, you know, any negatives towards it, apart from, like, finances and maybe just, like, timing. I didn't check the dates, because I was too busy going. I thought it was going to be this, but I just really wasn't expecting it still. Oh, we need to make a cow. Oh, wait. Well, we got cows. We just gotta breed the cows. I gotta sleep. How about you, Label? How's everyone's weekend been? I had a really busy Friday thrifting with the missus, and then we had a late housewarming birthday party thing, and that was really nice. And then 2/22/22 at 2 p.m. Any reasoning you did that? Really good, I got a chick's number when camping. Alright. Did you make a move, or was it just like fucking... She walked up to you and gave her a number because you were staring at her weirdly? Because that's my move. And you guys seem to like using my move, so maybe you did go by that. They died to a villager, I think the zombies got to them. Yeah, but you have a higher chance of finding another village to trade a villager. What the hell? Oh, they don't have particles? Wow, I know I turned particles off, but that's a bit shit. It's a cool day. No, fair enough. I will accept that. I was meaning to ask you, damn, I have realized I do not have a lot of voice right now. Like, my voice is pretty run out, so we might have to have a bit more of a chill, shorter one today. I did want to try this different time though. I was hoping to start at 1, but I was doing my washing. Because I thought it's kind of in between when we used to stream, but I do understand this. I think this is like the least popular time, because it only lines up with like Australians, you know? But yeah, I was meaning to ask you, Color Wheel, how your bulk's been going, like, because I know you were doing the bulk throughout lockdown, and then you got that really big job that was a stressor, so I'm sure that took a bit of a hit to your dietary and working out plans, but, you know. Hello, Mr. Drifter. I don't know if you can say that anymore, Auntie. You're the drifter. You're the drift queen. You see what Pete put on his Instagram story? He's got like a little donut emoji and a little crown like Drift King. Because I was like, fuck it, bro. Lean into it. Like, you're gonna get some ego douchebag like, oh, my cousin's better than you at drifting. Which is probably what my cousins say to people. But then you're gonna also get people who can, you know, enjoy a giggle. How do I fucking... What way is it? This way? You like it? Yes, so... After many, many years, my aunt finally drifted. She drifted properly. It was more than a motorcana. Less than a full-fledged track day, but that would be so stressful. I don't know how I ended up doing it, you know. But she did great. And it turns out I also drifted, which was not planned at all. We were all going there. The original plan, I'm at this party, got Little Turtle beside me, got Pizza beside me. I'm like, oi, Little Turtle, they've had some cancellations. You should come tomorrow. And he's like, all right. And so it went from one of us drifting to four of us drifting. And it was a real, beginner basic day. And I was not expecting to learn anything. I was a bit hesitant. I thought I might just seem like that douchebag that was like, oh, I've drifted before. But the instructor was so great. He had me learning shit with the basics. He had me learning shit with the higher level stuff that he could do in a tiny little skid pad. Look, it's going slow, but I'll make it happen. Gym at 4, then work, then bike ride when I get home. Now, why are you doing the bike ride? Because you're going for a bulk, aren't you? Why are you mixing in so much cardio? Hey!
Breny Flex.
Hello, Pringle. How you doing, buddy? How have you been? I'm fucking wrecked. Can you guys hear it in my voice? Like, I really am straining to speak. I might have to, like, do, like, a 2-hour stream. Nitro, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How you doing? What were you streaming? Lots of eating, so I went pre-made meal plan. I hate the process so much, but it's rewarding. Oh, you... bro, I'm 100% the same. I hate the process. I hate the... I hate... I was at the drift event, and, like... It was a very, not as social as you'd think. Can hear it, only, stream it what you can. Yeah, I'll definitely feel it out, because I think it was just between loud cars, non-stop speaking, party. I definitely have probably taken a bit of a toll on myself. How you doing though, B-Man? You doing good? I'm doing pretty good, buddy. I'm doing pretty good. Just realized my throat is, you know, cardiovascular health is extremely serious health advantage. IMO, you'd be stupid not to train cardio. I agree. It is quite literally the only reason I do it. Actually, no, I'll give it, like, I do want to burn.
Hello, Breny.
Hello, lovely Haley. How you doing? Just brought a gym. I thought you were gonna say a gym membership. $18. Wait, $18 for a month? That's really good. I really want to cancel my anytime. Like, I was so disappointed with the way they this is not a fucking smart spot to be standing without my elytra on. I don't have my elytra on me. That's not good either. Can you fuck off? Hey. And I don't like holding this either. I'm gonna throw it up in the air and end the world. Yeah. Alright. Back on the mend. Well, I've just been chilling with people. How's work been? You train at Zoo? Yeah, see, like, I legitimately, the way that Anytime Fitness, like, treated me, the fact that their employee told me a contract that wasn't like a real contract to get me to sign up was just such a disrespectful thing that they put that blame on me. They're like, no, we don't have that contract. I'm like, I'm not declining that. I'm saying it's what I was told, you know? And there was no, like, the customer's always right. It was like they you know, assumed I was making it up. Okay, so my thought was, I think with, once you actually get out of the... I do not have torches on me, really? Do I have coal? I have coal. I wonder if I have wood in here. I'm good. Spent so much time with my friends this weekend. It was lovely. We did some retail therapy. Had my first Nando's experience. Oh, Auntie with the sub. Thank you, Auntie. Very much appreciate. You were telling me about the Nando's. So how'd you like it? What did you get? Are you a spice person, Haley? I can't quite remember. Yeah, see, this is what I thought would happen. Now, this should actually disable skeletons from spawning here, which will mean I don't think anything else can spawn. I think this is what you're meant to do to increase these farms, but I'm not actually sure. You're signed up? I don't know if I've seen a zoo. Like, I feel like I've heard of zoo. Is zoo, like, in Melbourne? I know Good Life. Yeah, I don't know. There's a... Oh, what's the one near me? I can't remember the one near me. That I'm like, should I sign up for it? Honestly, I'm really enjoying just working out with, like, my body weight. And I know that was a big thing I'm pretty sure Color Wheel actually recommended to me. I'm really enjoying that. I'm seeing really good results. I'm really enjoying my skipping. I need to buy a new skipping rope because I broke mine. Weeb Copy, how you doing, buddy? Been going on? I can do spice, but not so you know what we had the other day? We the missus follows some, like, she's an Instagram influencer with like but specializing in like foods. I don't fucking know what, like, dietary like replacements. I don't fucking know. Anyway, she had some like chicken Nando's thing she recommended, like she made. And I am so overly confident for someone that doesn't have Elytra on them right now or fire resistance. I don't like it. Let's switch this around. You're new? Well, hello, buddy. I'm Breny. Happy to answer any questions you may have. I like cars. I like cars and games, and I make stickers. That's my pitch. That's my Breny pitch. Hey, netherite? Yeah, we're pretty comfortable in this world. Yeah, so this girl made this chicken, like it's like a chicken pasta thing, and so the missus and I made it, and apart from the instructions being terrible, it was actually really nice, and I think we both really enjoyed it. It was also really healthy. I'd do it again. I'm feeling pretty fucked, little turtle, honestly. I started streaming and I'm like, oh, my voice is not as good as it normally, you know, would be feeling right now. Did I put anything on there? Thank you, Weeb, for the follow. Appreciate it. How are you feeling? I saw you up way too late still, but you've been telling me, you know, you've had trouble sleeping, so it's understandable. Come on, come on. Followed. Thank you, buddy. Sorry, I had to start driving again. We stopped at roadworks. Okay. So did you just put sway bars in your car and now you take them for a spin? Firstly. Secondly, I did a drift day. You need to tell Phantom that, since I'm assuming you two are together right now, because honestly, out of all the people in the world, I think you two outdo me and Pizza at spending time together. And that's saying a lot. Hope you're enjoying your coilovers. Well, no, I saw you put a picture of your car on a hoist, yeah? Alright, we got one. And you put some sway bars in. Nice. Yeah, you two, honestly. I saw the drift day. Oh, yeah, so I put the drift day little video, one of them in the automotive section of the Discord. I'll probably do a little post. I really have a lot of respect for Drift Cadet. They ran such a well-timed, well-organized, fairly priced, although I got a huge discount. Actually, I could tell the story, like, if anyone actually cares. So, I went to a party, a friend of Pizza's, and Little Turtle was there. and we're sitting together, had a few cruises. So the missus didn't actually like the taste of the cruises, so I ended up having 4 cruises and a shot, which had me pretty lit. And then as we had spent the whole day thrift shopping to get our costumes, because it was a costume party, and I dressed up as that old picture of The Rock, you know, where he's got like the turtleneck on. And I think I pulled it off pretty well, but I'll hopefully get a picture for you guys. I was actually gonna wear it today, but I'm so fucking wrecked. I was actually gonna, get a picture for you guys. Oh, there's where those other ones go. Okay. Yeah, no, we nailed it, Haley. And, pizza, oof, it's very hard to keep this pizza thing up. Came as Uma Thurman from Pulp Fiction, which I actually haven't seen, which I feel like you guys are about to yell at me about. She nailed it. I think it's just a less iconic look, you know? But she wanted to do some, like, blood from her nose. So we're having a Halloween party, a belated Halloween party this weekend. So I'll dress up again as The Rock, because I'm not doing 2 costume parties in 2 weeks. Like, the other thing I wanted to be was Macklemore from Thrift Shop, or Eminem, because I thought that would be a pretty easy one to do. But like, we had so much fun thrifting for them and thrifting again. I found a pair of pants that fit me perfectly, and I've never had a pair of pants like jeans fit me. They're like black jeans, and like they're called like Nudie or something. The brand. They're probably like female jeans. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, these like fit me so fucking good, and I was so happy. They were $15. We googled them. They retail for like $200, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, it just makes I really am enjoying thrifting. It's really fun. The missus and I were going like t-shirts together down the t-shirt aisle together. Like, she was on one side and I was on the other, and we're just like flicking through them, and that was really fun. We're just talking shit. But that was the Friday, so we did that like all Friday. We thrifted, did some birthday and Christmas shopping, because Pete's siblings are all very close to Christmas, as well as Christmas shopping now is way better than next month when the shops are fucked. Well, we'll have to go thrifting. Wait, I think thrifting's already on your list of things to do when you're down here, yeah? Because like, we'd have way bigger thrift stores, yeah? Than your town that has 9 Kmarts for some reason. Yeah, so we went thrifting. We got to this party at about 7:30. Hung out till maybe like 11-ish. Said our goodbyes, headed to my aunt's house, blew up the air mattress, slept at my aunt's because I was driving my aunt up in we actually pinched my mom's car because it's the best fuel economy car the whole family own, out of all the cars in all the family. So we pinched my mom's car, slept at my aunt's house on Peter's air mattress. Charcoal, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I can't. Oh, I think I'm pressing F because that's GTA. Is it GTA? See, these are actual potential spawn spots, and that's what I really wanted to see and fix up. Definitely keen to play around with more of that. How am I? I am great. I was actually a little bit into a story of how my week was. My weekend. Yeah, so we got to my aunt's house at about 12. Tried to sleep between like sleeping at someone else's house and just me feeling like, hey, Vlor! Feeling like absolute shit. At least you aren't punching horses. Yeah, I know, but if I die in this game, like, I lose the world, you know? I'd be way more crushed about that. I really wanted to play GTA today, but I'm like, you know what? If I jump on and some moron comes in and kicks me off, it's gonna give me the shits. Like, it's such a letdown that's such a simple thing to do to streamers, you know, who are promoting your game. Not that it really needs it, but yeah. How's work been, by the way, Phantom? Are you still good at this game? I'm a little bit better than when I first came back to streaming. How you doing, Vlor? So we get to my aunt's, tried to fall asleep. I honestly reckon we got up at I got up at 4:15, I think, and I got no more than 2 hours sleep, I don't think. Did you hear about the GTA remaster going to shit? As I saw the GTA remaster and was like, I'm not giving them money for that. It's a bit of a joke. No, it's not a bit, it's a lot of a joke. Like, you can download texture packs for GTA that look better than the old, like, than the actual remastered one. Why would I ever, you know, I don't know. I cannot see a single valid reason to buy that game, personally. Pretty good. Finally changed the plug on the Laurel. It's running, just not as good as it used to. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Don't make me jealous that you have a running car though, because mine's still on jack stands. Might tinker with it tomorrow if I get the chance. I got a very busy day. I keep selling shit on eBay, guys. I didn't actually think that would work out for me, but a lot of stuff has been selling. Yeah, that's what is that how much they're selling it for? 90 bucks. You can't validate that. There's no fucking way. Has anyone looked it up? Like, I'll show you guys. So if I can find the specific image I really wanted to show you guys. I can't find it. That one. So like, that's what they've done with the, where is the screen? Is that it? That's the wrong one. I don't think that's the right one. No, it is. Okay, so that's the remastered one. But if you look up like GTA SA texture pack, there's like quite literally ones that look 100 times better. I saw a picture of it. I wish I had it because like it looked incredible. Like it looks like GTA 5. Like they've done texture packs that do that. Why are you selling on eBay? What do you mean why? Yeah, like that, it's fucked. I could never validate that. I need some wood, guys. I need to be able to make some torches. Wait, surely we have torches in like crafted or something. Torches. That head back. Torches and some pressure plates. I would love a fire resistance potion on me. We'll put the elytra on. I can't remember how I have my inventory. Yeah, I have it like that. We'll grab an axe. A bow, so I can actually shoot my bow. And I suppose another axe. That's our switch there. 5 torches to place. We'll be able to do the... Alright. Wait. Yep. Somewhat. I put a nice image comparing them in Discord Gaming. Left is the original. Okay. I appreciate that. Because yeah, I had seen that one. Did you really say left is the original? Yeah, honestly, I get it. So this looks like the age of like emojis or something, because there's just no textures to it. At least this old ass original version that looks all polygony has like a lot more texture everywhere. Like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they've done. Wait, was I showing it? I hope I was showing it. I didn't have the right window open. They look like mobile game ads. Well, yeah, no, I don't even know what to say about that. And then if you guys can actually find like photos of people, the ones that people have like done themselves, like the texture packs, they're gorgeous. What am I selling? So originally when I moved, I don't know how many of you have moved house like a few times, but you kind of acquire a bundle of shit that is too much value to sell, to throw out, or means too much to you to throw out, but you don't want it, you know? So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna chuck this shit up on eBay and see if I can sell it, and it's been flying away. That, and every now and then I find something at a thrift shop that I'm like, oh, I can sell that for more. I found one that I thought would be worth money. It's not in here though. It's in a little box. I found a Goat Crew cap from Culture Kings, and I was like, oh, surely they sell for a shitload. They do not. But I do like it anyway, so it's alright. It was like $8. Right, definitely looks better. It's not like if you told me they were they were two different games and they came out in like the same year, I would believe it. And you could just tell me it was like a different art style. Oh, it's meant to get more. Fucking hell, guys. I'm so distracted. There's too much going on right now. It's taken me 2 months to get off my bum and do it, bro. I'm 100% the same. My car's been on jack stands. It's getting longer and longer right now. I know what you mean. Sorry, ignore that question mark. Yeah, so I sold some shit. It was fun. The missus and I really enjoy thrifting together. So if we, get things like that. Yeah, it kind of looks Fortnite-y. Or like, they actually did that with RuneScape at one point. They changed the graphics to look very, like, smoothed out bullshit. But I think it would be very hard for me to find a correct comparison photo for that. Lurkers maintenance not working good? That is a-okay, little thing. Okay, we have pressure plates. I just want to do some of this. I promise you I won't bore you all with it for too long. But it's a good thing to chit-chat about. So where's Lad gone? Salty, how you doing? Did you used to watch many moons ago when I was a young moron, and now I'm an old moron? The moron bit hasn't changed, just the age. Just the age has. You know, this is my first coffee of the day, Haley. Proud of me? Yesterday and the day before, though, the diet was out the window, honestly. It was so, like, I knew on the day of the party I was gonna have an unhealthy day, so I kind of, like, planned for that, but then the, no, I need wood. I need wood. Grab that coal though. Yesterday was terrible as well. You haven't had mine? You haven't had a single coffee? What happened? What, with my diet? Like, it was just, unfeasible. Like, there was just no way. I was at the track. I had to have multiple coffees. I had, like, we got up at 4:10 a.m. I had breakfast.
Nice, gold.
Good afternoon, handsome.
Hello, beautiful Sledge. How you doing? I have some of your mail here, by the way. I will bring it over to you one day, now that there's next to no restrictions. Well, not next to none. It's just so much nicer to be able to leave the fucking house. I've been debating whether or not to go to Zafara's. I think you should. I think you should. Not the diet. I meant not having coffee. Oh, yeah. So, on stream days, I'm like, oh, I'll have my first coffee when I start streaming. That way it's like a slight healthy, like, decision. But because my plan was to stream at 1, which I started pretty close to that. Because I just wanted to try a different time slot, see if it made a difference, see if, some of the people that used to watch could pop back in and get a chance to, like, hang out for a bit. I did, like, all my little morning chores. I had so much shit to do. Like, we legitimately got home and just dumped all the shit from the car in the house. And then, yeah. I am well, my friend. Firstly, have you ordered your maid costume? The most important thing. Secondly, have you had any more communication with your, was it a doctor? And how's that going? And thirdly, I don't know, I miss you. I'd probably keep it simple at that. I don't feel like I have had a lot of time on the computer as of recent. I feel like I've been non-stop. I'm really looking forward to, like, life slowing down a little bit to balance out. Heading off driving again. You two have fun, but be safe. One second. I'm speaking dinner plans right now. Alright. Yeah. I don't know how to answer that question in 2 seconds. Haven't yet with the outfit. Got to go ahead. Got the go ahead from the psych, so I have an appointment with the GP to get a referral tomorrow morning. Oh, beautiful, my friend, beautiful. Because I know you were fucking like up early the other day, killing it. How's your sleep schedule going? I really thought the COD would fuck it up, but I'm assuming the doctor's visits and shit are keeping you a bit more on track. Oh, I'm sure they're gone now, but like with my aunt like learning to kick a car sideways now and Little Turtle, like I'm so fucking on edge. I'm like, oh, I hope they're safe, because like it kind of went both ways for me. The more I learned to drift, the more I felt like comfortable doing inappropriate things, but then it was also like, I don't know, I fucked up a lot of cars. I've fucked up a lot of times, you know, and that was, you know, is a price I'm willing to pay, but you know, there's bigger prices involved as well. You know, you could get hurt terribly. Up before 10 most days, nice. Nice. This week work was going to be very interesting. I'm not ready for Black Friday work. I don't think Little Turtle will mind. Little Turtle bought something online, and now this is a product I personally have bought a cheaper version of. Don't think like something crazy. Think like it's just very hard because there's Christmas presents involved, and there's a chance that people that getting those Christmas presents could also hear. But Little Turtle bought something, and there was a cheap. I bought one the other day for $15, and that was expensive. I usually pay like less than 10. He bought two for over $100 each the other day, and then the website announced about Black Friday 30% off sale, and I was pretty shook for him, so I can only imagine, you know. Oh, I didn't finish my story. So we go to go to my aunt's, fucking try to fall asleep on these, the air mattress in her lounge room. We put her TV on. It was too bright because the missus and I both like to fall asleep with something on. We need like a white noise. Is that what it's called? A background noise. I usually watch like How I Met Your Mother, Friends, Big Bang Theory, like just comfort bullshit sitcoms that like it doesn't fucking matter if I'm paying attention or not. The missus personally likes a fan, like the sound of a fan. So the TV was way too bright, plus we didn't have a comfort show. I swear it was just some random shit on TV. So we turned that off and found the switch for the ceiling fan in that room. And I don't know, we're just in and out of sleep all the way till like 4:10 in the morning or 4:15. Then we got up and headed off to the racetrack, and I had breakfast in the morning at that time. And then when we were near the racetrack, I got a sandwich, and just throughout the day I had to keep like fuel. My food was fuel, like it was directly keeping me going. I really don't like doing this deforestation, but at least it's not super close to my area. You hate when that happens? Yeah, I like there's like a few companies that will like give you money back if you buy something and then it goes on sale a week later. I really do like when companies do that. I would like to offer that for sticker socials. You know, if someone bought stickers and then I do a bundle or a price change, because I think realistically existing customers are more important than new customers to a business in a business way, because a existing customer is someone that's already spent money with you, which means they're probably happy to spend money with you again unless you gave them a shit experience. And yeah, I would definitely like to offer something like that with sticker socials. You're gonna like the next thing I'm brainstorming up for sticker socials, Haley. I want to do like a pet print, so like a paw print, or I don't know what else to do. Like fucking, do cats have different paw prints and stuff than dog prints? And then you pet name. And you can do them for like your little pet water bottles and pet, like, what are they called? The pet fucking bowls, that's it. And I thought that would be cute. Simple little thing, might as well offer it. The hardest thing is if you give someone like, because I can do all this shit in one. You pick what icon you want, pick what text you want, pick what font you want. But if you give people that much options, they won't buy. But if I say, okay, here's your pet icon, you write your name in, and that's the pet's name in, and that's it. That is much easier for people. that is them purchasing something basically pre-designed, but they get their pet's name, you know? I thought that would be a cool idea. Pretty simple. The stickers would definitely be like durable enough to have like a dog, mate, unless like your dog like kept stepping on the side of the bowl and like scraping its foot there. Are you fucking kidding, Haley? You better have linked your best. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought you were like, and I didn't think of you for some reason. I was like, that is the rudest shit you've ever done to me. But nice, I appreciate that. I've been tinkering with advertising. I keep getting you guys sending me pictures of the ads showing up in your feed. But the issue is like getting them to show up for new people and converting those new people into customers. Like into like actual customers, yeah. So I want to play around with the media to see different people I could grab. Like, is the automotive scene happier to buy stickers? If I have more products, does that make people more inclined to have a sus on the website? I need to, like, right now I'm just testing the waters for how long people are on the website and what they look at. Which I think I need to get some apps to track that a bit better. I really should finish my little adventure story. I did see a sponsored post the other day. Yeah. It's really crazy to think how many of you people, like, have been seeing it. Like, my friends, like, viewers, fucking, like, everyone is sending me screenshots of this fucking post. It's so funny. But I think I would like, I feel like I almost needed to reach out to other people, you know? Not people already associated with me in some way, shape, or form, you know? But I need to also follow, like, get the activity on it. Okay, let me finish my story while I chop down trees. So, we get to the track. It was a long morning. We get to a Macca's, like, right near the track. And it's like, we're like 30 minutes away from the track and we had 50 minutes to get there. This Macca's took like 20 minutes to make 3 coffees for us, which I would be more mad if they weren't surprisingly the best coffees I've had from McDonald's ever. That is what probably took them so long. They had to fucking fly in a barista or something. God, Minecraft looks shit in like low res. And yeah, so we get to the track. I watched my little turtle was actually booked to be doing the drift day later in the day. From 12:30, from like 1 p.m. to like 4 p.m. or something. But there was a cancellation, so we had him actually go in the morning session with my aunt. And as I'm watching them, I'm like getting this like, oh, I haven't drifted in so long. So a few people cancelled in the later session, so my uncle and I entered that session, so we ended up having to stay for like 8:30 a.m. all the way till fucking 4:30 p.m. But I had a lot of fun driving again. It was very rewarding. Heck, even if it was someone else's car in such a small little like environment. But fuck me if that was not the longest weekend. Then we headed home, headed back to my aunt's, like dropped her off, dropped little turtle off, headed back to my house, and by the time we were like, oh, we were just wrecked. And I'm still wrecked. Like I feel like, unfortunately, a drift day is not a very common thing for people, but you know when you wake up hungover, you get the same feeling. That just like, like just, I can't leave the bed feeling. Like it's physically, it's mentally, it's like physically in the way that you're out in the sun all day, so your face is like dried. Like my lips feel really dry right now. I do know to, like I go to, the second I finish a drift day, I wash my face and I moisturize my skin. Which I feel like Haley will be very proud of me about. And then that generally can get me a bit further through the day. Sledge, how's streaming been going? I've seen you streaming again. It makes me very happy. Makes me happy to see. If anything, you're probably streaming more than me right now, which is really weird. It's really, really weird. I need to have a good think about things I'm working on and things I'm putting time into to see where I want to put my time in the near future. Maybe tonight with the missus when she gets home. Is that enough? Honestly, I don't have a huge amount of wood, but that'll make it like enough fucking sticks to make some torches. That's all I'm getting this for, is to light up my nether a bit. Thought I'd do something other than the Dwarven Forge. Even though I really have, like, I still have a heap of ideas for that, and I think it's progressing really quickly. Sledgy Boy might be AFK. Even though he always seems to pop out when some modding needs to be done, so I like that. Heck! Fuck! Oh god, my throat is hurting. The shortest stream ever, even though I barely stream. Haven't even finished my coffee. Do you think coffee is good for your throat? Like, I know, like, whenever I have like a proper ass sore throat, everyone's like have tea and honey and lemon. What's goody? Not me apparently. Apparently I'm old and worn. How about you, bruh? How you doing? How's your weekend? I feel like I've been having a few interesting weekends, which makes me sad because I don't speak to you guys as much about your weekend when I do it. Hey, Monty. Also, while we were going thrifting and shopping, fucking Monty just randomly pops into the fucking... Oh, I don't want to get rid of that. The store. Like, I was, like, texting Monty. He's like, oh, you want to do some work on your car later? I'm like, nah, I got, you know, a party and a big weekend. Monty, I only clicked for me. Why didn't you come drifting with us? Firstly, you could have drifted. If you look in the Discord, I ended up drifting. Because what happened is the entry was like, I think it's like $800. And they might have lowered the price because of, just to get the ball rolling again post-COVID. But like, it was like $800 and you use their car and you get to do a basic drift day. And realistically, to do it in your own car, it costs more still. Unless you're really lucky to the ability where you can drive up and already have a few things in the works, you know? But my first ever drift day was like, I think $900 total between fuel, trailer hire, car. Not even counting the fact I had to buy a fucking drift car. And yeah, so they, because of cancellations, they did Little Turtle's spot for I think $500, and then on the day, because they had more people cancel, they were like, oh, do you guys want to drive for $300 each? So my uncle-in-law and I got to drive for $300 each, which realistically, the entry price to drive my drift car is usually about $250, so I only paid an extra $50 and I got to use someone else's car, which was really like rewarding, driving someone else's car and feeling like the differences and all that. That was actually really fun. Just chilling, just vibes. Oh, bro, I need that. I messaged Pizza's mate that we went to the house party, like, oh, you know, like, thanks for having us, like, because it was a really chill night. I really enjoyed just like I think the missus enjoys watching me drink because I'm a fucking idiot, and it was just a real simple night. And I was like, oh, sorry, we had to dip because like usually we'd actually just get a bit more drunk and stay there the night. And yeah, I messaged him like, oh, my fucking, like, I haven't had a weekend free. I don't think I've had a weekend free in so long where like I just come home and like relax, you know? I don't remember what that's like. But, you know, hopefully that comes around again. I know I started to think I should have come up when I saw it. Yeah, bro. It legitimately, like, is only hitting me with, like, how many of my friends would have liked to give it a shot, and how many would have happily probably paid the full price to do it. I fully shout out Drift Cadet. I want to, like, they should give me a fucking affiliate code. I reckon I could get, like, with how much I enjoyed that event and how much I will blow smoke up their ass. Is that the saying? They should give me a fucking affiliate code, honestly. Why so dry? Hey, Brendan. So that the A is an E, but hello, Dry. How are you, buddy? What have you been up to? Pressure plates. Okay, let's do some nethering. I'll probably just use these torches on me. Oh, I was meant to keep one little bit of wood on me. There'll be always next time though, Monty. Like, I'm happy to go up again. Definitely would love to just go up for the one session, not the double session. It just takes so... And honestly, if you could book the second session of the day, bro. Oh, so good. You know what my favorite bit about the day was? Little Turtle, I only taught Little Turtle a bit more manual, maybe a month or two, about a month ago, I reckon. I was teaching him manual again because he had learned manual with his other siblings and here and there, like, had driven it, I think. But, like, he had never had someone sat down there that, like, understands what the fuck is going on in that gearbox and can answer every question, I don't think. And so, like, I got him driving manual with the missus in the backseat of the car, like, just giving him tips and tricks too. And it went really well, but because he hadn't done it in a month, you know, it was basically like him starting again. Does the Totem of Undying save you from lava? Yes, but it's not like it's going to take me out of the lava. So generally, like, you'd probably have to fly up. But you did remind me, I did also want to grab a fire resistance potion. Which I have here. I think they do give you fire resistance for X amount of time though. But it's not as... People seem to think like the Totem of Dying is like a get out of jail free card. Like, it is. It's definitely get you out of being dead already. But you still get fucked up. We'll breed our cows, have a nap, and then head to the fortress. But for the original prices, I'm not that interested in learning. But for the cheaper prices you got, I definitely would have jumped in. Yeah, that's how I saw it. Because honestly, Monty, I think their original price is very fair. They are copying the price of people thrashing on their car. They let you, you know, like bounce it off limiter. They like let you go hard. They let you go as hard as you want. Obviously they're gonna be like, hey, can you stop bouncing off limiter? If you do, just sit it on limiter. But if you accidentally hit it, there's no babysitting in that car. It will hit limiter. Whereas I thought they would have had a car toned down. The cars themselves are very expensive to run. The track hire is very expensive. The classes are 5 people. So you get like a huge proportion of that time to yourself. The 4 or 5 hours it is to yourself to learn, which is really good. You get lunch, you get snacks throughout the day, you get an instructor that's got 10 years experience. I had actually realized, because I got introduced to the instructor as Michael, but in drifting they use their second names a lot, and it's actually a guy that I had watched drifted a lot, and I was like, oh shit, like once I realized that, like after the event. But yeah, he put it this way, Monty, like as someone that's beyond the basics, he showed me so much more to it, you know, still, and that was so like cool. I would recommend the full price to anyone. It's still cheaper than if you were to do it in your own car. Maybe not your car, Monty, but that being said, these cars are set up so by the time you actually put that little bit into doing a solid diff or whatnot in your car, it probably still is cheaper. Hey Maggie, how you doing, buddy? Have you been streaming? What have you been up to? Getting any other streamers killed by naming their creepers? Actually, if that creeper, I don't know if I've had this thought since that day. If that creeper wasn't renamed, would it have despawned? Did it only stay alive because was it like had a name tag? Because if so, you kind of did take away my world from me. But, you know, who cares? Wouldn't it be cool though to see how many, like 1,328 more days in that world, how it would have been going? Although, because we were only just starting to flow with the kingdom, like I feel like we're doing the rolling farms, and then that was going to situate like pathways, and then hopefully to buildings. We started like lining up where the bridge was going to go. Back, just had to grab a cup of tea. I had a question for you, but I already forgot it. Oh fuck, I went the wrong way. I had a question for this lady. I really want to, like, I was going to actually do, like, 4 hours, or 3 or 4 hours of Minecraft and then jump on Diablo, but I honestly don't know if I'll do, I might do 2 hours of,
Air 9 months, baby, less than 3.
Thank you, Nubula. Thank you very much for the 9 months, my friend. I appreciate it. How have you been? How's your weekend? Did you end up getting a, Switch, Auntie? I decided to make a coffee and get Safaras after work tomorrow. Well, if this helps, Haley, this morning I'm pretty sure Pizza had got to work early, so she was having she got a coffee and then she was having a dart out back, and she dropped it. She dropped the coffee. Because I got texted a picture. How's your day going? It's a picture of the coffee like tipped over. Little turtle fucking spilled the coffee in my mum's fucking car. It was an accident, but it was just like it was a long day, and I'm just like, I'm gonna have to go home and clean this. A tragedy. Lost. We take it like a fucking death, losing a coffee. It was that day. I couldn't find any. They said they'll come back in next week. Try again, bro. You've got to but I just ordered online from EB. Yeah, because you don't want to like. If you want to go in store and get it and not have to order online, I get that. That's really nice. But I think you're playing so finely between Christmas like shopping right now. You call them darts? Yeah, cigarette dart. Well, hers are actually like rolly ones. She calls like packet cigarettes Taylors or Tailoreds or something. I had never heard that before I met her. My whole family's shocked that I'm dating a smoker, but like. That's not her defining attribute, you know. If anything, I kind of find it hot, you know. I find it fun. It means she drives with the window down. It means she'll stop and have breaks for someone that goes to the toilet as much as me. That's really nice. It's got actual like hidden perks in there. The rollies don't smell as much or affect my hay fever anywhere near. Do you call them durries? Yeah, durries, darts. I can't think of anything else. I use my Switch like 2 times a year. I barely touch the fucker. Mine's currently at Pizza's house because I let Little Turtle borrow it. I actually really enjoyed the Switch. Like, it's such a... I think it's a revolutionary console to be able to play like big screen Mario Kart, like even like, you know, like Ocarina of Time, is that what it is? And then just pick the cunt up and go and continue playing it and whatnot is like really cool. I really like that. I grinded the fuck out of the Pokemon games now. I don't touch my Switch. I wouldn't mind copping a new Pokemon. It's been so long. I'm literally buying this Switch just for Brilliant Diamond. Maybe I wanted to get a capture card and stream like Pokemon, not Pokemon, games I played in general on the Switch. Maybe it would be an idea to do it on the called Taylors because Taylor they are tailor-made and pouches are rollies. Literally pulled over to say that. Where are you heading, B-Man? Are you just listening to me while you go for a ride? Do you have a car, B-Man? Did you have a Honda? Hold it at some point. Beach. So they should stop the skeletons spawning, but I don't really know 100%. Don't own a car, but I do drive one. Yeah, because you have a, like, there's a work car, isn't there? Or am I mixing up work stories? I can't quite remember. Fair enough, fair enough. What are you gonna do throughout winter, bro? Even though we kind of just came out of the winter and you dealt with it fine. I only got a Switch to play Animal Crossing. I never played that. That got so much hype. I was this close to playing it, but I'm kind of happy I didn't. This is such a good little mod. Will these guys spawn on here once I do this lighting though? I don't really know. What was Animal Crossing about? Was it like just a grind? Like all I saw was fucking you could fish in it. People were trading. I don't even know. The currency in that game actually seems surprisingly interesting and fun. But I don't know anything about it any more than that. Oh, if a gas shoots here though, we're fucked. Let's shoot my fucking torches. Oh, that's sus. I would have loved to play Animal Crossing, but Switches are very pricey, and I probably would stop playing it after a month. Yeah, it seemed like it had a quarter of a lifespan, you know, 3-4 months. And then everyone was kind of like, yep, okay, that was fun. God, that trips me out every fucking time. Do torches work? The Switch lights are very cute. Yeah, but see, the Switch light quite literally takes away that element that I told you that I just purely think Switch has killed it with. You know, like the actual docking station is fucking amazing, Haley. For winter, I just ride with gear on. Wait, you don't not tell me you don't ride with gear on though. Like you wear protective gear. You just mean you wear like raincoats and shit. I find myself saying thrift store a lot, and I grew up with it called like Op-Top at GAT. I feel like you've told me always. I don't know. I don't know what that means anymore, Sledge, but I feel like you've mentioned this. Is this a motorbike safety thing? Have you guys seen those like those suits that all the gear all the time? Yeah. I knew it was something. The little suits that have like airbags in them. I've seen some dumb fucking looking ones, but some of them actually look really good. Yeah, so you're just wearing wet weather gear. That makes sense. That makes sense. That just seems terrible, bro. I thought you weren't even really like riding a motorbike in the wet just seems dangerous and scary. Winter, I have winter gear. Do you have like an expensive helmet? When we were at that drift day yesterday, they had the same helmet as my aunt, like the exact same helmet, which is a pretty cheap helmet, but honestly in like road racing, if I'm rolling a car with my half-ass cage in it, you know, like my head isn't actually a huge worry as long as it's padded, you know, somewhat. At least I personally think, in comparison to all the other dangers of being in a car, you know, racing. And yeah, like I didn't want to get this helmet because I was like, it doesn't have a sticker on it that I thought we needed. But the company that did the drift day had like a heap of them, so I wouldn't mind it because I really like the idea of having an open face helmet. So like, if I ever get a shot of me like, you know, drifting or anything, you know, you can see my face a little bit more in it. My helmet was like 900. My helmet is like 900. Are you guys copying each other? It's fun because skitties, bro. It's fucking the only skitties I'd have on a motorbike are in my pants. Fuck that. Heck, I don't know how to get back up. Should I fly? Not intentional. Good helmets are fucking expensive, but well worth. I definitely think on a motorbike. But if you think about... So, in my head... what... Like a helmet, a full face helmet in a race car with the neck brace, the strap coming down, the harness to your seat, 100%, 100% safer, you know, 1,000,000% safer. But because I don't have the harness to my seat, I don't have the neck brace, I don't have any of that, and won't ever have most of that, it just seems worthy. Like all I need is like the half face. The only perk I can see is debris. If something's gonna hit me in the face, a full face helmet would be really nice. That's another huge one. And I think it's the most feasible one for my situation. I really want to fly down there. Yeah. Oh, this is sus. This is watch. It's gonna update. There's gonna be nothing under it. It's gonna update and I'm gonna fucking fall. Yeah, so like a closed face helmet, I think is a play, but also not. See how there's these guys are here. Maybe they still can spawn. I don't know. I think it's just a soul sand I can light up. Because Soul Sand... Wait. Let me look up the Minecraft lore. It's also comfort. Full face helmet is stupid comfy. Forget that I'm wearing it. Yeah. Well, that's like expensive helmets have the like way higher safety ratings, way better padding, probably way better outer materials, cooling, comfort. Like all I want is an open face so I can see my face for a photo. It's easier to put on and off, which is quite frequent in drifting. And then sunglasses, like being able to put sunglasses on through nice expensive helmets have slots for them to go in, or have the little and the like little thing comes down, but I can't have that because that thing sits a bit forward, so debris still goes up. Yeah, so I like to actually slide my sunnies in, and an open face helmet just is so much more accommodating. And I think a helmet like Speed Racers is kind of cute because, you know, that's what it's about. It's about the aesthetics. Soul Sands mob spawning. I think it's only... Can zombie pigmen spawn on Soul Sands? Oh, maybe it's Soul Sand Valley. You get what you pay for with helmets most of the time. I know both of these brands. I have those shitty LS ones. Soul Sand Valley mob. Okay, so gravel, soulfire scattered. Can you light it up? That's what I want to know. I really think you can. I really think you can, but I'm not sure. And the more digging I do, the less informed I feel. We need like Jacob. Jacob is the one that told me to do it here because he's like only skeletons spawn in Soul Sand Valleys. Sold my truck the other day. Now I miss it. Yeah, and honestly, so after doing this drift day, it has me very much wanting an 86. It was a very nice car to drive, a very nice car to drift. And I really feel like it would be on jack stands less than my Sylvia. But you know what? I kind of convinced myself. I'm like, give myself some time because obviously I just got to drift an 86. Obviously that's a high. Let me fix up my Sylvia, tidy it up, have some more fun in it, and then if I still feel that way, maybe then sell it and get like an 86 with a lot of spare money left over, which could turbo it, which could allow me to, you know, be a bit more financially stable and all that bullshit. All that just to be smoked by a truck like mine. Wait. You just said you sold your truck, though. And are we speaking about, like, your truck versus my Sylvia? Because she was a monster. That's such a funny statement. Like, I miss her so much. She was a monster. But I get it. And I'm not a straight line boy. You could have a car 8 times as fast as mine. I'm all about, you know, going to track days and doing like drift events and shit. So why'd you sell it then? If you love it so much, needed some money, wanted to go a different route, life gets in the way. It was bleeding me dry. Yeah, they always do. Anything you love. Okay, not anything you love, but a lot of things in life will do that to you. You find the more crazy you make cars, the more they just fuck you. Like, it will never get to like, I feel like you can never get a car to a point where it's like, okay, this is just cheap now, you know? The cars that's just cheap now are the most simple ones, more than the more expensive ones. I feel like, yeah, I'm still lighting up in valid area. I have a bunch of other projects still. What other projects do you have? And how you doing, buddy? How's your, other than selling your truck, how's your weekend? Good to have you back. Guys, I'm fucking hungry again already. I legitimately, like, just had a wrap. I really, I've gotten into sushi recently, and the shopping center near my house, I bought sushi for my first time alone. I've always, you know, like, the missus will get it, and I'll be like, okay, I'll get some sushi. And, so the first ever time getting it on my own, and it was like really yucky. Like the rice just tasted off, and the seaweed. If the I wouldn't have had it if the if the like chicken or anything, or because I get chicken teriyaki chicken and a crispy chicken is the one I like. I also don't mind the avocado and cucumber one. I can't do sushi. I never really thought I could, and then the missus got it the other day, and I'm like, oh fuck, like firstly I had like three sushi rolls, and I was thoroughly full. I enjoyed it. It doesn't seem that unhealthy. I feel like Sledge might be able to inform me if I'm wrong, but I doubt it. Like, what, a little bit of chicken mixed in, you know, with like rice, like, it's just a bunch of carbs, but like, you know, if I'm full on hungry in the middle of the day and I need something to top me up, I reckon sushi's like fucking great. Oh, yep, fuck. What did you get from Nando's, Haley? I can't remember what you said. I don't think I remember you said some of it was too spicy. I don't think I fully read the message though, because I'm easily distracted. I'm just preparing you for being a teacher, you know? Trying to make sure you know what it's like dealing with someone that fucking jumps from mental topic to the other. You did learn how to make it in school? It's because you roll it, yeah? Do they roll it in a big long one and then cut it up? Or do they legitimately roll little ones? Let's go, Breny. I used to watch the Ant Farm series way back. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? How you doing, Rickatan? That's how I would say it. Good to have you here. I haven't had one of those. Actually, I got that. You're my second one of today's stream. It's kind of like, oh yeah, that's a throwback. It's so good hearing you. My voice is a bit worn, by the way. I had a really big day yesterday. But yeah. I'm with Haley. Sushi is foul. Look, I'm not fucking here to try to convert. I'm not trying to sell sushi to you. I am trying to sell you on that drift event that I think you should do, Monty. Okay, if they do it in one big roll, how do they have the crispy bit of chicken hanging out of the end then? Hopefully, stream will keep me sane while grocery shopping. So I started listening to Twitch. It's such a visual platform though. Maybe, although my shit talking is like, I don't think I've barely spoken about Minecraft, you know. You're gonna roll for something, B-Man? You're gonna roll for VIP? I'd love to give you... B-Man, you've been around for so long now, and like I feel like you've like popped in and out and been doing your own things, but like you always come back and hang out, and I respect it. I very much appreciate it. Cause like I know life gets busy. Like I always feel sad. Like my life's been really busy recently. New relationship, life's been crazy. Job changes, life changes.
Subscribe with Twitch Prime.
Oh, I fucking... Oh, there's two. Oh, heck. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. Your content was such a help during a time of my life. You know how... I don't want to sound ego-y, but how much I've gotten that over the years? I had no fucking clue at the time. No fucking clue. I was just doing something I loved. And... you know, I suppose that's what reflected in the content. So at the end of the day, it was the result that I got. But it's so crazy to think like a lot of people needed me and I had no fucking clue. I wonder if I had more of a clue if I would have stuck strong through like the hard times for myself a bit more, you know? Yeah, I definitely am I'm like a fucking podcaster, aren't I? Really? Hence why Sledge keeps making me want to do a podcast, and I don't know. I would love to do it, but yeah. Bro, this is a new start. We've been doing it for a while now. We've had some, we had some really high highs really early on. Like, we were starting to get really close to averaging like 200 viewers. But then I started like losing my life balance. Like, I started putting stream before all other aspects of life again. It's so easy to do. Like, it just fuels itself, like, you know? It's like, the more you sweat into this, the more it succeeds. But, like, I want to make content. I want to do other things. I want to succeed in other endeavors, as well as doing this. So it's a bit hard to balance. I do use your stream as a podcast. Well, yeah, you listen while you're riding. Mick apparently is shopping right now. What are you getting me from the grocery store, by the way? You got this shit, you had it then and you have it now. It's definitely something I've learned that is a skill that I have, the ability to shit talk. I think my social, like, back and forth skills are not as great as they could be. Even in streaming, like, having new people come in, like, speaking to them, like, I'm not as welcoming as, like, other streamers I've seen. Like, I don't know, like, you do years and years of speaking to yourself, you don't really often have a back and forth, you know? You can have a cookie. I want the ones with cream in the middle. Yo-yos. Fire. I've never had Nando's. I don't think we have it in New Zealand. Well, like, Haley didn't know she had it, I don't think. But for your Nando's question, I got a burger. We shared a bunch of sides. Oh, nice. That's a really good way to go about it. It was okay. So this little meal that I think Oreos? No, not Oreos. They're called yo-yos, I think. They're thicker. They thick. Thank you, Rainbow Rains, for the follow. How you doing? Yeah, you know how I was telling that story, how we had the peri-peri, like, chicken and pasta that influencer person, like, shared on her, socials. It had peri-nays mixed in. I never knew. That has a bit of kick to it. That's a lot more spicy than I thought it would be, but so nice. Melting Moments, yeah, that's the other name they go by. I'm not sure if Melting Moments and yo-yos are the same thing or different things. Did you see my big message? I do my own thing usually. I like to come in and listen sometimes. Your voice is nice, and you talk about things I'm interested in, and you're definitely bring back good childhood memories. Well, I appreciate that, my friend. I hope my topics can always, you know, adapt and you still have like an interest for them. I feel like I get into passionate things, you know, like out of nowhere. I got pretty heavily into photography. I love my car shit. I like small business stuff and thrifting. Thrifting is probably my newest like passion hobby topic, you know. I think they're similar, but is there a difference? I got you, Tenek. I got you. Yo-yo. Yo-yo biscuits. Okay. So these are yo-yos. Make content on thrifting. That's straight content. I want to make content on so many things. I was actually discussing it with the missus the other day. What becomes content I should make has a real like leg to stand on and can go somewhere, and then what is like passion content, which would be like me doing drift days and stuff, you know. Okay, so this is what I like, but I don't know if a yo-yo and a melting moment cookie are different. It looks the same to me. Oh, although melting moment seems to... I thought they were yo-yos, and at all the cafes they're called yo-yos. It's only at like Bunnings and shit. Oh, not Bunnings. Woolies. How the fuck did I get Bunnings from that sentence? They seem to be called something else. The black and white cookies. Wait, like choc chips? I'm so confused. Like white? No, I don't know. White choc chips? Oh, those look good. Do they? Yeah, they're very dry texture, so you do want to have them with like a milkshake or a coffee. I generally have them with a coffee. Sirik, how you doing, buddy? How's your weekend? I love thrifting. Love thrifting. We don't have a lot of thrift stores, but my friends and I love going to TK Maxx and seeing what we can find. We spend quite a bit of money there. Well, yeah, like the other day I spent $70 thrifting, and it kind of like, I'm like, oh fuck, like that was a fair bit for a thrift store. But then when I realized like I got those jeans that were worth $200 for fucking... No message, Phantom? Thank you, my friend. Nearly up to a year, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I got pants for, I can't remember the brand. They're called Nudie or something, Kaylee. And like they retail for like $200, and I got them for $15, and they had new labels all on them. Like all the packaging's in my bin actually. I got you, fam. The brand, and let me know if this is a female brand, which I think is a cop out. Like it's pants. Nudie Jeans Co. And I don't know how much I paid for them. Oh, I paid $18.99 for them, and they fit me spot on. And they retail for $200, and I was like, damn, you know, thrifting is so much fun. Often you'll find hidden treasures. Yeah, so we bookmarked a heap of thrifting, like thrift shops, on Google Maps, and now basically if we go out on a day and we've got like a bit of time, we'll just kind of go to, because the issue with thrifting is I think if you hit up the same stores, it gets repetitive. You start seeing like the same stock. But like the other day we went thrifting in Carrum Downs because we were heading that direction anyway, and there was like 3 stores we had never been to, you know. Good, bloody tired. How was yours? Did you hear my scrape? Okay, that shot right through. I had a good weekend. Did you see my drift video, Phantom? The Drift King has returned. Did you see my good skids? Whoa! You did skids?
Greetings. Sirikog has gifted 1 subs to viewers.
Thank you, Sirik. I appreciate that. Oh, fuck, he's right there. Nice. Okay. I wonder if this has made this more gooder. You know, it's funny, Rick, you like pop in after so long, and then like I quite literally picked up thrifting this month as like something, a passion project. You did skids for the first time in a legal way or an alleged illegal way? I've not seen a Honda bomber jacket. Wait. I've seen a Honda bomber jacket once, but I didn't have my wallet with me. Oh, that would have crushed me. I'm always looking for like old school, like I would love like a, even like an old school Valvoline or Shell bomber jacket or something with the old logos and stuff would be gangster. Alright, just be careful, because it can be fucking... Once you fold the wheel under your car, you will never look at your car again the same. Same thing here. Check it out if you've got vintage stores in your area. What would you count as vintage though? Because like we have a few like shops that like seem like they quite literally know the value of things though. Like some of them seem to be price checking beforehand, which is funny. Because like, isn't the idea of an op shop to kind of give people opportunities to like get nice clothing for cheaper, you know? Is the poster art of your hardcore world out yet? I don't want to speak about it. I know Az did message me the other day, so I will maybe have a catch up with him about that. He did say he wanted to have a catch up, but no, I kind of have put a lot of Twitch stuff on the back burner and have been focusing on other things. No illegal here. I don't believe that one bit. Also seen Big Iron on his hips vinyl record. I don't know what that is, for like $10, but I didn't buy it, and I don't know why. I'm not into vinyls, so I don't really. I'm into vinyl stickers, but I'm not into vinyls. But you know, I don't know why you didn't buy it. Honestly, don't drag me into your illegal activities. I like that. Yo. Tomatoes.
Yo, 17 months day yum.
How's the rig? I drifted an 86 yesterday, and they feel really nice. You fucked up. No, you didn't fuck up. You got a gangster car. Okay, we can probably dip from here. I did say I was only gonna do a little bit. Actually, let's. Oh, I do have a slot for slabs. The pressure plates. I want to just see if there's any more actual like fortress we haven't done. Yeah, 17 months. I know, right? Like, I think we've been doing this for like 18 or 19 months now. At the start, I was going pretty hard though. Like, I feel like I was doing like 4 or 5 days a week, and each stream was like, it went from each stream being an unset time to me doing at least 6 hours to me doing 6 hours, and now we're at 4 hours. It's just so much more healthy, but obviously doing way less time. Like, this is something you put time in and you get, you know, rewarded for it. And it has me on, because I know if I put my heart and soul into this and did it every day, it would be something I loved. But then let's say 6 months from now, when Japan's back open up and I want to go on a holiday, I can't prepare stream content, you know? So I have to find a balance. I think I have to either diversify content, which I know Sledge is about to yell at me. And then, like, I find myself back on Minecraft again, which is funny. Oh, how the fuck did I do that? I, like, speed jumped. Yeah, like, I realistically should be diversifying my content. Oh, heck. I don't really know where he came from. But does that mean, like, more platforms? Does that mean on more TikToks? I did do some TikTok things. That's not bad. It's not a bad platform for helping, you know, very low effort. Do I do other games? If I do other games, then, like, I don't play a lot of other games. I honestly, like, I enjoy streaming because it allows me to just hang out with you guys. I would love to kind of go closer towards just chatting. But how do you grow a just chatting-esque style stream, you know? That's the hard thing. And that's why Minecraft's, like, right on the money, because it basically is just chatting. Throw a bowl of spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks 1 second. I do like my pastas. I like that. No, I know what you mean. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing things I'm passionate about. The hardest thing is finding the balance of giving things a proper shot, you know? For example, I've been doing a little sticker business on the side, sticker social. Oh, it actually just got posted. Whatever the fuck I am. It actually just auto-posted. Like, I've been doing that on the side. I know there's a chance that that doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna give it some real time and give it a real shot. And I suppose it's just hard to validate how long do I do Twitch for at a different pace and see if it picks up. If I can pick it up doing 3 days a week, you know, do I do 4 days a week? 7 healthy dinners or 7 dinners worth of snacks? I got 7 dinners worth of food. Wait, if you have bought, are you food preparing? Chicken enchiladas? Wait, are you getting the pre-packaged ones? Because they're not that good. 2 pizzas? Okay, this is kind of just snacks. Look, I don't want to roast you. I don't want to gang up on you. Oh, the timing, fire. Oh, fuck. Stressing me out. And now I've lost those slabs again. Massive respect for sticking with content. Respect for sticking with content creation. I'm sure it's been grueling. It's fun. It's fun as fuck. I know if I went back to doing 6 days a week, you know, 6 hours a day, it would get the ball rolling more than ever again, and it's just, that's so unhealthy. Like, it's so unhealthy for me. I find myself like, what my original time when I came back was 5 p.m. to like 12, and I would hop in bed and just not be able to sleep. What's with the slabs? They stop mobs from spawning. Oh shit, I was actually meant to see if we got any wither skulls while we were doing that. Yeah, so it stops monsters spawning, because a lot of spots in the nether, most spots in the nether, you can't just light up. So you can use pressure plates, you can use buttons, you can use slabs, any transparent block. Nah, often eat a pie for dinner. Wait, like a little, like, that's not... Honestly, we need to discuss We need to get you. I legitimately thought you were meal prepping for 7 days. I was super fucking stoked for you. And this is not what I expected. You've got a varied lifestyle. Maybe figure out how to monetize it fluidly. Yeah. Well, that's like, I recently, the thrifting and the eBaying weren't intentional things that stumbled into my life. But I suddenly am making like a little bit of extra money from that, which is real nice because your boy's broke as fuck. So I really appreciate you using your Prime on me. But yeah, like I don't know. I almost feel a bit lost with it all. I have so many passions, and I suppose it's like you said, like what sticks. It's funny, whenever money gets tight, I seem to be able to make things work, but that's not a healthy thing, you know? Like, it's quite the opposite, I suppose, to be able to like, okay, you put me under pressure, I'll make shit happen. But yeah, sounds like there's a lot of potential in it. If it's the thing that drives you, then fuck it. Yeah, exactly. I really would like to wake up, like, my ideal business goal aspect would be, so, there's a video on YouTube that covers this very thoroughly, the past, 5 years of where I've been at, but, hydrate, looking after me, lad, I appreciate it, I fucking appreciate it. I fucking regret buying Barry that pig. The little fucker won't stop squeaking it. It is so... Dogs are so interesting how they're like, eat with their nose, you know? Like, because Dusty will, like, poke his lead with his nose and then go, like, poke the door. Like, it's like he's pointing. It's fucking cute as fuck. So, yeah, I stopped being a mechanic. And I actually, as soon as I did that, I hustled hard and I, like, went to my friends Misfits and I'm like, oh, any, like, role I can fill in the company. They were like, well, actually, like, we kind of need, like, a handyman-esque, like, logistics, like, IRL things to happen. Most of their business is done, you know, online advertising, communication between, you know, merch suppliers and designers and all that, you know. But they needed someone to fill in, like, for example, there was a point where their podcast said I had built that, you know. Dude, if I had one time every time I got an ad here, I'd be Bill Gates. If I got $1 for every time you got an ad here, I would be Bill Gates. But instead, I'm probably getting 0.00001 of a cent or something. Yeah, Twitch is very interesting at the moment with the ad switching. And now they've got like that boosted profile thing. Which is funny because I remember when they trialed it and everyone cracked the shits. But because you guys were blowing me up and it was free, like you were blowing me up and I'm like, I don't see anything wrong with this. But now I think isn't it a financial thing or something? Ads are worth nothing on Twitch. Yeah. Ads are worth money to Twitch, but not us as content creators. I remember years ago when I streamed on a friend's account for 24 hours. I was pulling like 2,000 viewers, and even running ads then, it was probably like $2. And it's not like I can just sit there and keep pressing it because the viewer rate will go down, you know. Yeah, you used to watch ads to get bits. That was a pretty cool feature. I know Beastie used to do that as well. You'd have enough to sub. You're such a goose. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so I worked for Misfits and like that was, it gave me it went from one extreme as full-time mechanic, very, copy paste life, a very predictable scenario, which is a level of comfort of its own. It's actually really nice, to be able to like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, do 8 hours of work, go home and work on whatever I want to work on. Hey Brad Dab, how you doing, buddy? But the thing I didn't like is in the middle of the day, if I felt sick, if the middle of the day I needed to go to the shops, if the middle of the day I needed to do this, I like being my own boss. And I basically, when I started working for Misfits, as long as I made the shit happen that they wanted, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. The middle of the day, I remember going, this is why I left my job. I was at Southland Shopping Centre, and God, playing too much GTA. Not that I have in a very long time. Pretty good, you? Oh, I had a weekend and a half, BrenyTab. I'll breeze over it for you because I don't want to piss everyone off and tell it 6 times, but I will tell it for you. I'm sitting at Southland, like I was at work, which was this palace. It was this house that they rented for 6 months, and that was our office. And for most of it was COVID, but I lived pretty close to it, so I could still go there because you weren't allowed within more than 5 kilometers, and I think it was like 6 kilometers away, so realistically, like, it would have fit, because I think, like, it was 6 kilometers by road, but if you did, like, a bird flight path, it would be less. Yeah, and at the time I lived near it, and so, like, I would go there and work and do whatever projects I needed to do and work on stuff, and then, like, one day I just remember being there, and I'm like, I found myself, being on my feet all day, and because I was wearing Vans, like, it was really uncomfortable, and so let me go down and start my little whining out so I'm at least doing something while I talk shit. So I went off and got some nice runners. While I was at the store, I'm like, you know what, it's about lunchtime, I'm gonna get lunch. And so I'm sitting there on my Surface that they bought me, which was just awesome. Hey, Rusty boy! I had so many questions for you after the other stream Oh, I want to get some glass and put it above that lava for now, by the way. Yeah, I'm at fucking, the shops, got my shoes, and I'm like, I'm gonna get lunch. So I sat there, I got a pie, a coffee, and I just sat there on my Surface, doing research for the project I was working on. And I was like, this is why I do this, you know? Okay, BrenyTab. I had a party on Friday night, so I went thrifting and got my outfit, which was The Rock, in this photo. This photo right here. And I did pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. He did that one, didn't he? That, like, the clarity of the images makes this one look fake, which is funny. And then I knew other people have done it. I find that so funny, like this one and this one. That's so good. I did it pretty good. But yeah, so I thrifted that costume and then went to this dress up party. Had a few drinks. I was really meant to only have like 1 or 2 so I could drive us home, but instead the missus didn't end up wanting any, so I had all of our drinks, which was only like 4 cruises and a shot, but that's enough to fuck me up, I'll have you guys know. And yeah, so we went to this party. At about 11, we left the party, went to my aunt's house, set up an air mattress, passed out at about... We tried to go to sleep at about 12. We didn't actually fall asleep. I'll breed the cows and then get mining. I don't need my wishes anymore. I probably don't need a bow and the arrow axe. Okay, that's a pretty good setup. What pickaxes do we have? Silk touch, fortune. I'll probably go another silk touch. Yeah, beautiful. You drank again? That's a new record for you. Yeah, so the missus, I'll get into that actually. 4 cruises for a small person, hey? Yeah, well, pretty much. And I had them pretty quick. It was funny, because like, the weekend before that I had a Bucks and I had 4 or 5, it was probably 5. 5 cruises and a sip of Jack, which is disgusting, by the way, I do not like it. And I vomited up, what's that place? What's the cheap place? Where you buy in bulk? I can't remember what it's called. Why am I not remembering the name of it? They do cheap fuel. Gonna keep dropping by to see content, keep it going? Yeah, I'd appreciate that, buddy. You're always welcome here. Costco, that's the one. Yeah, so I went to Costco. They had Costco pizzas there. I swear I ate a whole Costco pizza, drank, lost at beer pong, drank probably 2 cruisers worth. Well, I was drinking 1 cruiser while I had my 3 cups at beer pong, which were really full. So that's probably like 2 or 3. And yeah, then I vomited. and that wasn't great. But that was how it went. And yeah, so to be able to smash down the 4 and then do a shot and just be fine. Like, I was just tipsy and having a good time with the missus, who I think loves watching me have a few drinks because I'm goofy and loving. Hey, Doug! How we doing? I'm good, my friend. I'm actually about to speak about my little weekend. So I dressed up as The Rock, went to this party. That's for you, Doug. Got her. Oh, I was meant to grab glass. Fuck! Got to my aunt's at like 12, set up had the air mattress and stuff set up, but probably before 1. Went to sleep, couldn't sleep very well, probably got 2.5 hours of sleep max. Then headed off to Winton Raceway at 4:15 we got up, then at 5 a.m. we left to do the race day. My aunt was doing her first ever beginner drift day. I ended up driving because I got a really good deal on the price. And yeah, that was my weekend. So we got home at probably 10, had a shower, the missus and I'm like falling asleep, cuddling her in the shower, and I'm like, alright, let's go to bed. And so I woke up this morning and I feel like hungover, had a really productive morning. And yeah, it was a really great weekend. But that being said, you bring up my point of Breny having another drink on the weekend for someone that never really drink. Cruises put me on my ass too. It hits me all at once. It's because they taste nice, bro, I reckon. I was a tad hungover this morning. So I would have been hungover from the drinking because let's face it, like I'm a lightweight. Like I'm not declining that. I'm just saying I'm not that bad I'm not that bad. Like I'm not fucked up from 4 cruises. I'm tipsy and fun. It's right where I like to be, honestly. Especially the sugar-free ones that are like 70 calories each. But drift events give you a lot of the hungover feeling. Like, I was out in the weather all day. Like, my face feels really dry. You wake up feeling all like clammy and like blocked up and congested and just like headaches, head throbbing, you know. You get a very similar feeling from drift events. But I had a ball. My aunt had a ball. I advanced as a driver, even doing a basic drift day, which was really cool because I had a very experienced teacher that also okay. No, see, that's the thing. On these drift days, I'm drinking, like, I will admit I was dehydrated, but I do drink. I've learned to accommodate. When we used to go to drift days, I'd drink a slab, like a 24 pack of waters. It doesn't matter. Like, I drink a bottle before I go to sleep. There's no avoiding it. Like, my body isn't used to being out in the elements for that long, like 8 hours straight, you know, physically exhausted, pre-drained on 2 hours of fucking sleep, you know. It adds up, and it definitely does me dirty. Haley must be so happy that I'm doing this, but it also looks a bit shit, doesn't it? But we'll probably break it, like, once the build's done. I just want to be able to, like, run around here and not have to worry about dying. Does it stop the smoke? Oh, no, it doesn't. Awesome. Sugar-free are the best. Yeah, bro, 70 calories or something. I found out the new Battlefield, they have remastered some of the old titles, like Battlefield 42 and Bad Company 2. That was nice, a nice surprise. That's funny. I've heard a lot of shit about the new Battlefield and people not liking it. Happy to hear you're doing well, though, Doug. It's good to see. Doing 75,000 steps a week. I do 5 to 10,000 a day on average. I've stopped kind of using my Fitbit now though, because I know what I'm inputting. I'm having 2 protein shakes per day now. So I get about 41 grams of extra protein in throughout the day, which I think is enough to start helping my muscles recover better. I'm in the process of making Spec and I's nether base. That's cute, that's cute. I've been thinking about doing a Minecraft server with you all finally. I thought it'd be really fun to like the idea that I could be like, I'm picturing this and have you guys like build it with me. I don't know how I'd do it though. Like I suppose how I originally planned it, like you either have to be a sub for like X amount of time, or there's a buy-in fee that you're a sub and you have to pay, or maybe you just have to pay. I don't know. Maybe people don't want to sub. I don't know. There has to be a way. It wouldn't be a public server. I don't have the time to manage people blowing each other's shit up. I'm back. I had to help bring in the groceries and gave Rat some cuddles. Cute, cute. Okay. Breny, I have an interview at Waste Connections on Monday. That was a nice paying job I was talking about last week. Okay. I hope that goes very well for you, my friend. I'm really happy how hard you're going, like how hard you're progressing. I was a bit worried, you know, like hearing you wanted to leave, or you had left your new job already, but, you know, you seem like a hard, you know, if you're willing to hunt hard enough, maybe a 2-tier sub. Yeah, that's a thought. That's a tier 2 sub's a way nicer proportion of money to, you know, support it all. We'll have to have a think. I haven't left Amazon, still grinding that out. Yeah, but that's what I mean, like the fact that you're doing the both so hard, I'm very proud of you. I want to, though, let me know. Let me tell you what. Yeah, so I wanted to ask why you disliked it, like, and how it was, what you liked, what you disliked. Because, like, I honestly, this is going to piss off some people, and I'm not trying to float anyone's boat, because, you know, Amazon's owns Twitch, but I think Amazon's really cool. I like the, like, there's some shit. Every big company has to piss off someone. You're never gonna have a big company that pleases everyone, that is for profit. Shelboo, thank you for the follow, very much appreciate it. I need to get some more glass. But I really think it's cool, like the robots doing the fucking, like, picking the orders, and then, you know, like, it does bring people a lot of jobs. I've heard that there's a lot of, like, overworking and all that, but at the end of the day, you do get to pick, you know, you can quit your job. I understand there's people in situations where they don't get the option to quit their job, but I think a lot of people, I think too many people hate their jobs and think that they have no control of that. But, you know, like this, that's why I love watching Rusty Boy. He did something, didn't fucking like it, got a job, like is working on getting a job on the side, switches jobs, you know? That's what I fuck with that. I'm so proud of him. And then to just do that after moving and all this stuff, like, that would take its toll on anyone here, yeah? Moving, feeling financially stressed, going into a fucking job that you hate, and then still having the power to get and, like, work on getting another job during that time. You know, like, power to him. Amazon was cool, don't get me wrong. HR is great. Yeah. The job is just so boring. Alright, that's what I wanted to know. Like, I would like to go into a company where I felt like I had the way to grow up the position. But I also really just want to be my own boss, but I don't know. It's crossed my mind here and there, like, should I go into a company and try to apply for a higher role that I'm not really experienced for? Like, because, like, as long as they provide some kind of training, which they're gonna have to give me some kind of guidelines, you know, surely I'd be right. Yeah? No? I'll fuck it up? I definitely know there's, like, a lot of things I lack knowledge-wise, but why not give it a shot? Yep, yeah, the boy's rusty. Watch time would be a good idea. Yeah, that's a cool way to do it for free as well. Anthony has like a checklist to do for his server. You have to have a certain amount of watch time and a sub or something. Okay, I like that. I do like that. The watch time's good. The only thing is the watch time can be boosted and not be taken as careful. People care about their money. No one wants to waste their money. I've had people watch me for years and still threaten me. Unfortunately, it's a bit pathetic, but you know, it's the cookie, how the cookie crumbles. But while Phantom is here, and you know, it seems like everyone's vibing. One thing, Breny, is you're still building up doing a server to be this big thing. Like if you're doing it, it has to be. No, I completely don't think it has to be Beastcraft 2. It'd always start with something smaller, brand it as an experimented or limited time. No, so firstly, the server would be a very basic survival server. It would not be something to pay my bills. It would be something. The reason I want a financial barrier there is so I can log in it and play it. I don't want to log in it and moderate arguments. I don't want to log in and be rolling builds back. I want to be logging in it and having fun. It could, yeah, I could quite literally make it a pig to be on server. But that being said, and I think you'll agree with this point, there's a lot of people in here that don't speak. There's a lot of people in here having a great time listening, and just because they haven't put their voice out there does not mean they shouldn't be able to jump on. That's why I like this watch time thing. That's why I like a regular sub. But then there's also those same people that have just been AFKing my stream in the background because they're like, yeah, it's something to do. Where's sand? I knew I had a sand chest. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to it. I will have to think about it, but the idea just grabs my interest. That being said, also Haley, Anthony finds his server very stressful to maintain. He, you know, I told him all that. I'm like, you know, it's hard, and I think everyone kind of blows it off as like, it can't be, you know, too like exhausting, but it builds up. It gets exhausting. Oh, I gotta breed my cows. Not worth my time in my IMO, and Waste Connections has so many opportunities. It's, what I'm looking for is opportunity. There's possibility in 1 to 2 years I can have my CLD driving a truck, making 60 to 70k a year. Yeah, exactly. Like you wanna have options. Don't let them dangle it in front of you though. If you're working towards something, you need them to know that. You need them to give you straight up answers, and not if they say, oh, you could be a lot, that might be them just dangling something, you know. Okay. Just as long as you don't spit on anyone, hey? Who the fuck are we spitting on? Okay, so since Phantom's chilling, and I was telling you guys about my drift event, I felt really bad. I am way above the beginner standard of driving. I'm not here to float my own boat, but I've spent, like, I asked the guy teaching me, I'm like, is there any point me doing in the like second tier driving for this class? And he's like, no, not really. That being said, I learned a lot about the fundamentals of drifting from him, and he's a great driver. He's been to Japan and been drifting for like 10 years and shit, and I learned a lot from him. And I got my hit of drifting, but I felt terrible because there was people there learning the basics in an environment where everyone is on a fair learning. Everyone's gonna learn at a different rate, but everyone's on the same kind of point, you know? Then I come in there and my first session out, I'm like flicking it in and, you know, doing shit that they want to be able to do, you know? They'd love to be able to do what I'm doing by the end of the day. And I felt kind of shitty for that. But I straight up said, like, when they were signing up, I'm like, and you do not mind, like, you don't mind if I go out there and want to do higher level things? And they're like, no, as long keep it in the little skid, whatever you can set up in that little skid pad essentially was the rule for me. So I followed a bit of the beginning course, which was like, at the start they did, this is weird, like, particles. At the start they did like donuts around cones. I did that. He showed me like how to wind like a car in with just throttle, how to wind it out with just the steering, you know, like there was little things. I started going really close around the cone, then he made me go really far out towards the outer cones and nearly clipping them, and then I had to come back in. And you'd think like, okay, beginner thing. But at the start I was very fighting the car. By the end of it, where I gave it, you know, 3 or 4 shots, like, that was so smooth. Like, I was just letting the car drive out. Like, it was, yeah. And so I definitely improved as a driver with the basics, as well as, by the end of the day, like, he was like, cause my aunt was doing it, my uncle-in-law was doing it, and Little Turtle was doing it. My uncle was doing, in the same session as me. So he would hop in the car after me, and the tutor guy's like, I don't know what to do for Bren next. And I thought that was really funny too, because like, he really did want to throw me a challenge that actually allowed me to advance as a driver, even though I was worried I was kind of like doing the beginner thing in a douchey way. So I really liked that. He was a lovely lad. Took me for a drift in his ute after it, which was really surprising. I don't know. I don't know. I have a trouble like distinguishing if someone likes me as a person or is just being, you know, a genuine person because they're nice and it's their job. But like at the end of the day, he's like, oh, you want to go for a ride in my ute? And I was like, okay. And like he just took me out in the ute, and that was really good. Yeah. So these drift days are let me fucking look it up. Let me look it up. I would love to work for this company, by the way. The only thing is, it's like we were I was speaking to the instructor and he's like, it's exhausting. Like I've done this 3 weekends in a row. Okay, so it is $600. You get to use their car. All you do is arrive and drive, and they teach you. You get to do, I think, 8-ish little sessions out with the instructor in the car. You get to go in their proper drift car where they take you for a proper drift for $600. Actually, that $6.99 or was it $5.99? Hello, Quayo? How do I say your name? No, it was $5.99. So for $600, you get to do all that. And I think that's super fair. My first drift event cost me, I think, $700 to $900. I can't remember. I know it was like under $1,000, but way more than you'd expect. And that was me providing my own car, my own tires, my own fuel, feeding myself. They feed you for lunch. That you just arrive and drive. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Can I give you a nickname? YB? I'm calling you YB. Thank you for the follow though. Yeah, so for $600 to use someone else's car, have an experienced person teaching you, then they legitimately, my aunt went from no experience drifting, she had done motorcarnas, to like drifting, and then like me with a shitload of experience, still able to learn stuff. They were great teachers, great experience, the event was ran on time. The event was ran like a fucking system. Polygon Oz. I had no idea you streamed, to be honest. Yeah, just every now and then. How you doing? I'm like reading this name. I'm like, I fucking know this name. I thought so. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, I've been streaming for like 18, 19 months now. Okay, so Mick, $600 seems like a lot. You will not get the same experience legally. You will not get the same experience illegally, ever, because you're not gonna have like you're not gonna have 4 hours where the only worry is you learning. You're not gonna be able to sit in the car and learn. You don't have to use your own car. Wait, yeah, that was the other thing. You're not using your car. You're not thrashing your car. You're using their car. If something goes wrong, they get the other car out and you drive that. It is quite literally the best bang for buck you'll get into it. That also being said, they have to get you a license. They have to get you a license that says if you get hurt, the ambulances are covered, they're covered, everyone's covered. That license on its own is $150. So you have to take that off their profit margin as well as all the maintenance of holding the cars, fixing the cars, storing the cars, hiring the track. I don't know. I was like, there's no way they made fuck all on me. There's no fucking way, because I was probably also going through tires, because they do it in the wet, because basic drifting shit's the same in the wet as it is in the dry. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know. I had a ball. I got $300 worth. I don't think I would have paid for it blindly for $600. You have a Tesla and a Lamborghini? can I have a Tesla? The real white bear. Thank you for the follow, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, I as someone with a lot more experience than beginner, I was very hesitant to even do it for $300. But I was like, I asked her, I'm like, can I quite literally go out there and mess around as long as I stay in that square? And she's like, yep. And I got so much more than that out of it. I really just wanted my drift fix. And I got so much more out of it than that. And I don't know, I would love to work for them. Or work with them. And yeah, it was cool. Why is LMAO blurred? It's not blurred for me. Maybe you have some kind of Twitch setting on, Jack? Oh, Brent, I'm getting my first parts for my transmission swap next weekend. So what's the plan there? Are you buying it in parts or are you buying it all at once? I would highly recommend buying it all at once. If you can buy someone selling a transmission swap, that is the best way to go about it. I'm not usually able to catch your streams, but I will say I've been watching your videos for many years now. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, my friend. It's good to, this is honestly the weirdest time bracket I've never streamed in this time bracket, and I can tell because I've got a lot of people popping in that haven't popped in either a very long time or new people. I'm buying it in parts. I did that with my manual swap. I really regret it. I bought parts that I thought would go straight in because they all came from different people. This slave cylinder is slightly different than that one, and you know, you have headaches. I wish you the best. I hope you don't have those issues. Driving manual, you'll pick it up. It's not that hard. It's mostly a mental thing of being overwhelmed by so many more things at once. For example, Lil Turtle from the chat, little pizzas, little souvlaki, little burrito, whatever dumbass name I want to call her. Her brother only learnt manual with me like a month earlier. He drove once for like an hour at most. Was going from like, you know, first, second, third, doing down, just going around the block over and over. It wasn't very long. It was maybe 30 minutes. And by the end of this drift day, which he went to not knowing manual, he was comfortably driving off and on the track, like without being overwhelmed, because most of it is that, am I doing it right? And more than like your actual ability to do it. Could only make it because I just so happen to be up at 4:30 a.m. today. Wait. Okay, so if I was streaming... Shit, I don't know what time's actually better for you. I'm getting the different drive shaft for $80 cash. The drive shaft would go for $200 alone. What's the difference between the diffs? Do you have a 1.8 diff anyway? You should be getting a 1.8 diff, shouldn't you? Because they're LSDs. Because your diff would be a single pegger right now, wouldn't it? And the other ones would be a single pegger. I have a 1.6 car. Yeah, but don't people put the 1.8 diffs in to have LSDs? I brought my Integra to get better. I've had it for like 8 months now, and I'm more confident, but still not 100%. It's funny, isn't it? The idea of having like if I have a car up my ass and I'm on a hill, and I focus on the fact that, oh shit, I'm gonna roll back a bit, I freak out. I will still have inconfidence, but I'm perfectly capable at driving. I can hop in most people's cars and drive off without like stalling, you know, because like as a mechanic you have to jump in so many different cars. You learn to like find where it grabs really like really delicately. I won't drive everyone's car smoothly. That's not what I'm saying. I don't even drive my car smoothly. I said this in front of the missus and she somewhat roasted me. The smoothest I drive is when I'm being a hoon. It is and hill starts are the only bits stopping me from booking my test to get my manual license. And what are you doing with hill starts, Monty? Are you holding the handbrake or anything? Because if you hold the handbrake up, you can clutch in and accelerate and use your pedals normally, and all you do is kind of let your handbrake down. Yeah, but if you're not confident doing that, or you don't want to do it that way, because some people just don't want to do something like you don't want to be adding a third action to it because it doesn't seem legit or normal, which is, you know, fair enough. Yes, yeah, so... I really don't know if you spelled that word right, buddy. Look, I'm not the brightest, but I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, is that correct? Yeah, no, you don't have to do the handbrake way. If it's all in the confidence of catching it, usually you just add a little bit more revs, and as long as you're confident and comfortable and quick, you won't roll back. Hill starts, I literally just give it the beans and ride the clutch. Yeah, it's not a good way, but I think it's everyone's safety way. If someone's behind you and you know you can ride the clutch to get the fuck out of the way and not roll back into them, I think a lot of people do it, you know? But I'm fine with it now, yeah. I was meant to upload all my little drifty clips into the onto Drive so I could show you guys on screen, but I didn't get to doing it. I saw some of those hills near your new place, and I was like, thank fuck I didn't have to go down. Yeah, so quite literally, like, the suburb across from me is so bad. Then that's where I learned to drive manual, because my dad had a house there when I was younger, and like when I had my Supra, so I'd pick my siblings up from school and be like, the amount of red lights I've been at there, like, you know, like, you can do this, you've done it every other time, you know. But I reckon manual, I don't know, it's gonna get deleted someday. People, like, cars are just, less and less cars are coming out manual. I would have loved to see the 2020 Supra come out manual. The Mark 5. I'm actually super keen to learn. It's very fun. I'm sure Phantom Boy over here showed you, just the level of, like, fun you get to have with it. You are in control of where the car is. You get to pick the, like, ba-ba, you know, like, you can do all the footwork. You can pick the revs that the car's at, you know. And, you know, in a lot of ways, autos become more faster and more technical, but an old auto versus a manual, you're gonna win with that, you know. With me, if in doubt, just rev it out. That's most things. The Supra is coming out manual? No fucking way, you're joking, right? That would be gangster. I'm scared but keen. Like I said, it's just an overwhelming thing. Don't be scared. I just heard the dog bark. Did you guys hear the dog bark? I'm really, like, out of it today. Do I do a shorter stream and end there? And I've gone for my 2 hours, and this is where we are making Palmers tonight, apparently. Fire, very keen on that. Apparently coming out mid-2022. I would really like to just talk shit, like I need something less thinky. Yeah, no, we're having Palmers. Ooh, Mick, Palmer or Palmy? I hate how this is like a conversation. We should have a Palmer Palmy like counter. You're such a fucking kiss ass, Mick. You guys are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Nah, it's a palmy. You're just kissing ass. It's like when the missus says I'm handsome. Actually, I think Little Turtle sent me a cute photo of the missus. I went from driving my dad's diesel van, which had low enough end torque, to my Integra, which had... Yeah, so you need that, like the weight of the car will stall it, whereas in a diesel, the weight of the car won't stall it. So this is, me absolutely fucked. I don't know what face I'm pulling here, but I had fun. The missus taking a selfie with Pete's camera. How good is Pete's fucking camera? Oh, fuck. Little turtles camera. Like the front facing camera. That's a front facing camera. I've never had a phone with a front facing camera that's good. I'll show you guys. Oh, this is my favorite photo of the day. So this is me hugging my aunt after her first session. Look at the smile on her face, and this gentleman over here was our instructor, and he was that guy that instructed me, and he was great. He was absolutely great. I was really happy I got him. I think he kind of like got requested to be for me because I was the more advanced driver. Didn't even realize you slipped for a second there. It's not a huge deal. It's just almost at this point a habit, you know? Like I know half the fucking chat's names right now, IRL and their online names, which some easier for others. Like you got Haley Yellen, you know, that's really easy to go to Haley. It's just yeah. I still wonder how many of you know my missus' real name though, like real name. I know yours, Tenek, but I can't remember it right now. I swear I do. Isn't it pizza? Yeah, it is. Go on, if you guys think you know my missus' name and doesn't count for the ones that clearly fucking know it, message me her name. But I might have forgotten. I can... I don't fucking believe you. I don't believe... No, okay. Even if you know it, message me, because I still don't think some of you know it. Just, like, slide it into my DMs on some kind of platform. You know what it starts with? I still don't think you have the correct name, though, Doug. Because the name she goes by in IRLZ, like, most people meet her as, isn't, like, a real name. We'll see if Phantom's got it. Phantom is wrong. Ooh, here we go. We got big fucking drama in the chat now, don't we? What was I doing? I fucking walked over here. Oh, I wanted to grab fuck. I messaged my mate her name because I think he's sending a wedding invite to me and her. Which I'll just politely, no, I won't decline. Yeah, and he's like, and what's your missus like legal name? And I told him, and he's like, are you fucking kidding, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's it. Nice, it's beautiful. I kind of want to tell Mick so that she can sit there and listen to Phantom try to guess it. Probably George or something, isn't it? I'll have leverage. If you promise to not tell him, but use it as his guess, I will DM it to you on Instagram so you can sit there and listen to him trying to guess it. I will give you that game, but you can't let him see it because I want to know. I want to be there, you know? Okay, I'll slide in. Got you. He's not here. Okay. There you go. Let's see if he can guess that name. No way. Now, if you think about what her nickname is on stream, there's a whole backstory. I wonder if my laptop has your Insta on it. You're a snake. Trying to like dog it. I want you to guess. This looks cute as fuck, by the way, guys. I'm such a crafty motherfucker sometimes. Don't know where it goes some other times, but you know. No more ads? Yeah, damn right, buddy. You were gifted a sub. I hope you enjoy it. You know, who was Sirik? Yeah, Sirik gifted a sub. I don't know if he picked you purposely, but it seems good. Monty is correct. Monty, I would like to feel like Monty should have known it a little bit more confidently. Is the starting letter in the first half or the second half of the alphabet? First? First? I don't know. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Monty. Valid point. Yeah, it's about in the middle. Okay, this looks good. Looks good. I could probably break this though now that I'm not worried about falling down. See how that looks. I do want to do like some thing. Yeah. Do I do it with that just looks really cool. So fucking creative, guys. Just fucking so good. So good at Minecraft. Monty, you want to play some Diablo, mate? I'll get my turbo before I guess this, guarantee it. I hope that means that you're saving hard for a turbo more than how bad you are at this game. How do we... Do you have a Sork, Monty? I really want to rush my, like... I don't know, I kind of want to... Can you make a lightning Sork? If you make a lightning Sork, you can do the Countess. I have, like, 7 of each of the other keys. Thank you, thank you. I would like that. I would also find it really funny if you forgot, though. Wait, you have to do that, Bren? Oh, I have to do it? Okay, I'll delete. This is gonna get me in trouble. My missus is gonna see that I sent you a message and delete it and think I'm fucking a shit boyfriend. Not really. Like, we have the weirdest relationship. Have you ever, like, had a partner where you don't care if they have your phone, but if they grab your phone in a mischievous way, you don't trust them? You know? Like, I was always a loyal partner. You know, at most, my exes would have found, like, this girl's pretty hot, isn't she? You know? Like, did you guys see Wonder Woman? Gal Gadot's super hot in that. Which is funny, because you guys have heard me say it way different. But, like, because, like, I didn't actually find her that attractive in Fast and Furious, but I like her in Wonder Woman, so it makes me think, do I just have a crush on Wonder Woman? I sent my guess on Insta? Okay. Well, yeah. So that was also what Phantom guessed, but that is, you can have like half points. I'll shout you sushi if you send it to me. I'll shout you sushi if you come down here and do a drift day. I'll bring you sushi. I'm not a dog. Wow, this is getting real aggressive. I need to like make. I would really like to not have this like visually lit up. I wonder if I could hide the lighting somehow. I don't know how to do this out a bit. I really don't. I really wanted to do something going up to the roof to look like structures. And I kind of wanted to do them on the diagonal to add to this build a little bit. Where is the diagonal bit? There? That one's meant to be, that one's not meant to be, like that. That's gotta be different. Need to come down one day, just need to save more money. We've definitely, surely you come down for like a Drift Cadet day, but then like we get an Airbnb into a Winton day, or, you know, make it like don't make it just a fucking normal weekend, you know? Yeah, these are fucking wrong. I plan to come down in Jan or Feb. Oh, I would like that. Can we hang out? You can meet my partner that you just learnt the name of. King, is it Jose or Joseph. I'll have you know, King Joseph, or King Joe, I just drank from a new drink bottle like a fucking moron when there's this one. I want to go on go for a few days and just chill and have like a little holiday. Yeah. Don't get me G'd up though, because I want to make like this fucking like big event out of it, and I can't afford a big event out of it. But like, I know Haley wants to come down again. I know Monty and Az and Doug and like we all fucking, and Sledgy Boy and Deathman, like everyone's fucking downhill now. You're gonna get me fucking G'd up. I'm like, big house, big cars everywhere, and get all fucking excited, and I can't do that. I can't afford that option right now. Don't deny it. Like you've all seen me fucking do it, right? Get G'd up, like, bro. I cannot afford another fun day. Like between fucking all these birthdays and shit going on recently, and it's and I mean this in the politest way, but every cunt wants to do something now. It can't just be a fucking normal birthday anymore. Every cunt wants to fucking go, oh, we're hiring a boat and we're going boat racing, and I'm like, oh fuck, how much is that gonna cost me? Cause like COVID, everyone wants to do something, you know? Yeah, we'll get lunch. That sounds good. Fish and chips on the beach with shit boxes. That still requires me to fix my car though. I just want to work on your car. See, Monty, right? Firstly, that still cost me a lot of money, but I agree. I was gonna say, like, there's a chance I work on a Monday, but I'm assuming you're gonna be back at work. Nah, drive it down. Yeah, we're gonna cop a Biscoffee. 100%. But have you guys, like, I'll have you guys know, I made the name Biscoffee up. I swear James and I said it or something, and we were like, yeah, that flows, and we just kept calling them that. And then, like, the missus is like, you know, they're not actually called that. And it's like, oh, oops, you know? I think I need a wall around this. I think I need a wall. You shouldn't have a pathway with, like, no wall around it, right? Oh, I could do, like, stairs. Biscoffee is on top of the Melbourne list. Fucking better be. I wonder if I get some fences or something. Okay, I'm having too much fun playing Minecraft, so I reckon I'm gonna go get a coffee and continue playing Minecraft and talking shit. How long have I been streaming for? Is the real question. I don't fucking know. You have high expectations. Honestly, like, you will, if you get a Biscoff latte, you'll be right. If you get a bit dirty Biscoff, which is what I get, you might not like it. It's got a bit of a bitter taste, but that's when they actually put a shot of coffee in it, because it actually isn't a coffee. So there's the differing factors. See, do I have this like this? It just looks a bit shit, but I can't have it one more up. You ran out of beers. I was gonna buy, we were gonna buy, the lad that it was his birthday the other day, and we went to the dress up party. Because the first time I met him, he was drinking Asahi, and it was the first time I drank Asahi, and the first time I drank 2 Asahis, purely to sleep over. I'm a general male fucking smart ass. Why would I not do that? Why? Okay, well, if you have another drink, you can just stay with me. Or you can go home at 2 AM really tired. I feel like even if I wasn't thoroughly into pizza, I still would have picked that option. So silly. Yeah, you're just gonna have to stay for longer, like forever. How do I get the fuck out of this build now? Maybe I should have the gap here, yeah. Probably a good idea to have one exit. Ooh, will I be able to get up? Fuck. Alright. Fuck! Okay, we're good. The wallet hurts too much for that. Gonna have to wait until payday. I think to cop more beer. Fair enough, fair enough. I honestly, like I said, you two cruising and doing shit together so much. I'm like, fuck, how much fucking money are they on? That's a lot of fuel they're going through. I think I've only got 3 beers left. You'll be back at work. When are you doing TAFE again, Monty? Get some slabs and see if I can sprinkle them. Get 300 to a tank. Why is that? I did see your post about people like roasting you for your intake thing. What the fuck's to go there? Do I have it like that? Oh, we could do it like how it is. Andy, how are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Seth, please. I won't do it. Maybe stairs will look good. Oh no, I mean fuel, that was the air intake. Oh, I thought maybe the air intake was messing with your fuel ratio or something. I don't know. So do you have, like, I didn't really get that post. I didn't have enough information. All I saw was people, like, not even answering your, like, it's so... Oh, here we go. Relax, Brendan. Many moons ago, when your boy had a Mark IV Supra, I joined a club called the Victorian Super Club. I really thought it would be a great safe space for me to learn about the vehicle. No, it's just a bunch of pricks. It's a bunch of egotistical dickheads that think they've got the best car in the world. Arguably might be right there. But quite literally remember seeing someone ask, not a smart, like not a hard question like, oh, if I put turbo spark plugs in my car, will my car run better? Or something like that. You know? And instead of getting, hey mate, the only differences between turbo spark plugs is the metal and the gapping or some bullshit like that, is they quite literally like just roasted him like, yeah, if you put a turbo on there too, bitch. Like, it was like, pull your fucking head out. I hate it. If I saw one of those guys in the Supra kick it out and hit a pole, I'd walk up there and be like, 10 years ago, I'd pick the mouth of the car, but 10 years ago, I asked a simple question. I didn't ask a question. Someone asked a simple, wait. 10 years ago, I asked a simple fucking question and you didn't answer it. What happened, Mr. Drifter? And throw him in there and then fucking do a huge single pegger. I don't know. I'm fucking lit about this topic. I just spat on my table. Fucking dickheads. I hold on to shit. I actually have to feel I've let go of something to let go of it. You know? And I have not let go of that. Like, because I'm not speaking about other 18-year-olds that just got their license. I'm speaking this club had the guy that I could name him if I wanted to. Quite literally like 40 at the time. That runs the club didn't help someone. What the fuck is the point of the club then? To just be dickheads? You know, like, he came out like, and knew everything about a fucking Supra? Yeah, sure. Can I post clip links? You should be able to, yeah. Like, just what a fucking wanker. Oh, I needed more fucking thing. Oh, no. I assume that's what the clip was gonna be. This is your fault, Mick. You got me fucking worked up. Okay, so I can read your... So the previous owner put a pod filter on and now it's a big fat hot air intake. Yep. I was asking any ideas on getting... Yeah, exactly. Why didn't you buy the car from factory, Mick? Why? Why didn't you buy it in complete stock form? What fucking dickheads. I'm gonna fucking stab a hole in their sunroof. So they have to go around fucking putting duct tape on it so it leaves. Some guy literally said, take it off. And it's like, I do not have the stock part. What a fucking idiot. Yeah, you got me all worked up and I completely blame you for this angry Breny. Do I have more spruce? I had more spruce, yeah? My friend is in an MR2 club and said that it's like it's like that. Everyone is a prick. Yeah, I don't like it. I welcome anyone to drifting. I welcome anyone to ask me questions about my car from the dumbest fucking thing. There is no dumb question. And it's that sentence is so simple but so meaningful, like in my head, like, cause like you could ask a question like fucking that saves your life, you know. You could think it's a dumb question, but that might be a question that others assume, you know, that no, like I don't fucking know. Just a dick measuring contest, yeah. And I'm willing to go in there and be the smallest. Mine's located on my head though, not like if someone ever says that to me, I'm gonna be like, yeah, but yours is located on your head.
Soph, did you know axolotls were sold as food in Mexican markets and were a staple in the Aztec diet?
That's really upsetting. That is not a fun fact today, but how are you, my beautiful friend? I saw you message me. Do definitely need to catch up, chat about, you know, life and all that. Wouldn't mind doing it in person, honestly, if you know, since you said things are dying down a bit. I like skimmed your message. I've had the fucking busiest weekend ever. Busiest week. I'm selling a lot of shit. Didn't they also eat hamsters in Aztec? Wait. What's Aztec? Is Aztec an age? Like, the Aztec age? Is that like when we started like using tools or something? I need more information, I suppose. I think you forgot the fun in that fact. Yeah, it's just an axolotl fact now, not the fun fact. On Smoker at work, no worries for the message. I'd be keen for a hang. Yeah, definitely. I think I just honestly, and you probably are welcome to come, but there's a Halloween party this weekend coming, and then I think I'm actually gonna have a bit of a chill weekend for once. So I'm pretty keen. Aztecs were a Central American civilization. I never knew. I have no clue. Can someone Google it? I feel like none of us are actually confident in this topic. A Halloween party? Yeah, you gotta dress up though. Yeah, I'll see if, yeah. And Az and Monty come to the Halloween party. Central Mexico between the 13 and 1500s. Okay. You know, I was watching that show, and I think I spoke to you guys about it last time. Dangerous Tourists or something. Dangerous Tourism. And I don't mind it. Some of the episodes, we've finished the first season or the only season. I think it only has one season. And like, I enjoyed it. There was bits I enjoyed, bits I was like, oh, that's a bit shit. But you know what I really enjoyed? Like, learning about historical things I didn't know about. Like, I never knew that, like, there was, like, the earthquake that caused the tsunami that caused the nuclear reactor to, like, break down in Japan. And all the Japan episode had me fascinated. It made me want to watch a heap of documentaries. And I may, because I feel like it. We saw an AU fucking awesome race destroyer on the mountain run that was struggling to keep up with the MX-5s. Bro, it's legitimately, on the street, it's 40%, I won't put percentages to this. Driver skill percentage is not as important as it would be on the track. Your tires are very important. Your aggressiveness, your willing to speed, and your car. Like, your car will talk for you more than your driver ability on the street, and your tires. Because, like, on the track, if you have a way faster car, you can kind of cheat to go around, but then the ability makes up. I don't know. It's weird. But, like, I've legitimately like sat on the ass of like GTRs, like R32 GTR. Like I remember it like it was yes. I'm just like keeping on this guy. I'm like, is he going hard? And I'm pretty sure he was. And my car was NA. He could not go down a hill faster than my NA Sylvia in like a monster of a car. And not to be egotistical, you know, because we just had a very thorough discussion about how shit the car scene is. But yeah, it was just, it's very interesting. Like your car doesn't make you, your driving doesn't make you. Honestly think it's your tires are the biggest proportion. Tires, car, then driving, maybe. Whereas on the track, I think that order changes around a bit. I embrace the slow style. Bro, as when you were doing that mountain run, I was thoroughly enjoying watching you advance as a driver. Hey, Beastie, how you doing, buddy? Bro, how the fuck, no matter what time I stream, Beastie will always at least pop in for like 30 minutes. The magician. Slow and low. I wish, I'm not low. I would like to be, but it's too impractical for a daily. I'm a little bit less slow, but still not very fast. I was surprised. Why didn't you guys put the banner at the window wipe a bit? You didn't want to be looking through it? Old mate runs, tofu run, did a really good. Yeah, it's a good banner. He asked me if I could do the big ones in holographic. And I was just like, the amount of material wasted to do those big banners is just too fucking much, you know? Both the Laurel and Integra. The Laurel has an RB20 in it, yeah, though. Mate, that has enough potential to fucking send you to the moon if you want it. Mountain run was super fun. I found a decent mountain to whiz about. Will you do this beginner drift day? Use their cars. I did it and learnt something, like, a lot, although they cater for you. So, you know, you are just learning the basics, they'll teach you the basics. I'm upselling this company. I really think I should just buy 286s and start my own drifting company. Although I don't think I'd be as good at teaching. Like, I consider myself a good teacher, but I think that they just fucking killed it. How do I do this? Hydrate, thank you. I've been playing 117 with some friends. Yeah, you were saying you were doing a server. Been playing for 3 hours. What, you just started 3 hours ago? That would be so fun. You'd be having a ball, bro. RB20E. The single cam RB20. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I'd be keen on doing the AS tour as well. But I definitely want to make sure it gives us some time to hang out with Anthony as well. Because, like, it seems silly not to, honestly. Fuck. I'll buy an 86. I really want one now after doing that day, but I cannot validate buying another car. Do I do it like that? Beck wants one. They are really good. They're a really nice car. S14 or an S15. It's funny. I liked S13s, then S15s. I hated the S14 that I got. Did you do a drift day? Check automotive chat. Scroll up a bit. There's a video of me. I quite literally went there to watch my auntie and ended up driving. And I don't have a single fucking regret because it was a ball. I just want a manual MX-5. Yeah, one thing at a time. You'll get there. Do I do it like that? I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do. Do I just have it floating, maybe? Well, okay, we'll do the minimum, see how it looks, and then I can add stuff in. But this is the weird bit here going up. But yeah. I don't like S15s, really? I think they're such a beautiful car. I think they are like the pinnacle. Like, it's like a dream car at this point. It's so much more modern than a Supra, like the interior. Small, zippy, gangster. I fucking love them. 30k and you can have mine? Why are you lowballing? Like, your car's at least 100k now, isn't it? I forgot we fucked this up last time. I really forgot about that. I would much prefer an S13 over an S15. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Not for me, but each to their own. And you have a hard top. Yeah, like, I'd be going at least 45k. If someone offered me 40k for my car, I'd fucking sell it. The memories that car has attached to it, like, I think that's where I draw the line. It's like, okay, what memories does this car have to me and how much are they worth? And apparently 40k is my number. Honestly, 30k might be coming close to it. Well, well, well. Look what we have. Hello, Kaylee. How are you, lovely? Still loving your job? Still working your ass off? I enjoy how much of a hard worker you are. It's a good thing. I like to pride myself in my viewers hardworking. I feel so fucking shit. Okay, that's not the answer I was going for. Is there anything you want to speak about that you would feel comfortable speaking about on a stream in front of a few people? How do I fucking do this bit? There. Fuck! I worked 40 hours this week. I know that's normal full-time thing, but I had an exam Thursday. And also I'm a part-timer. Yeah. It's almost like you don't feel like you, like, I did not sign up for this. You don't have to compare yourself to like a full-time work schedule, Kaylee. You're allowed to be exhausted. Oh, I knew it was gonna go that way. It's gonna be hard to do further up. I don't really know how I feel about it. I don't know how to make it like linked good. How it look. Yeah, yeah. So many, like, Anthony YTG does it for me. It's like streaming, got a child, doing uni, probably working in there also. I just don't know how like, I legitimately can't find the time to stream 4 hours. And I quite literally, like, I've been selling shit on eBay and making stickers and working on sticker content, you know? I did a 59-hour week. Yeah, you're always working. You're a fucking hard worker. I like that. I saw your story about, you know, being hard on people in the industry. I completely agree with it. I still will not agree that these companies are set up correctly in the back end. Because, and you might be able to enlighten me, and I'd like that. How do I order 2 packages around the same time, going to the same house, but they don't get packed together? Like, the back end way, I'm like, what the fuck? But your end of the, I would never blame you, you know. That's not, you're not fucking there calling those shots. No, for a different company. For Ozpost. Yeah. Yeah, but I thought you might be able to enlighten me. I got 4 totems. I have Bad Omen. I'm gonna start another 8. Oh, you're fuck that, bro. Once you have 1 totem, you're good. No clue? Fair enough. They don't get packed together because you have cunts that are near me that literally do 0 work and stress when there are more than 2 boxes. Yeah, that's kind of how I thought it would be. Like, just people not caring about their job in any way. You know, because like it just, I don't know. I saw those pictures of just Ozpost factory full of shit, and I'm like, surely there's like, it can be set up by suburbs or something. I don't know. If I can blindly brainstorm on the spot ideas that would help, you'd think that an industry that's been around for fucking, you know, back to work. I'll send you a cheeky message and stuff afterwards. Much love, Azzy boy. Have a good day at work. I miss you. I worked yesterday to get 14 trampoline boxes out. Wait. Do you quite literally mean 14 trampoline boxes? I'm gonna lurk because I have an obnoxious amount of assignments to do. Time to perish. Adios. Have a good one, Kaylee. Best of luck. Don't pressure yourself too hard. Oh, it was 14 boxes for one trampoline, yeah? Typical trampoline fucking things. Yeah, see, I don't like how this looks, but maybe I will. About 5 trampolines, but split into multiple boxes. Yeah. Was this all for one person? One order? That would be like who the fuck? They're starting like their own trampoline park in their like backyard. Okay, so I definitely like it to be a bit thicker there, but I don't like that. But everyone was home, so I'm happy. Wait, oh, so you didn't have to like take them out. Wait, if you're like doing a trampoline, something heavy delivery, surely you go knock, make sure they're there, and then get the delivery though? Or is it like etiquette, signature required? Yeah, but like, could you go there, make sure they're there to sign, and then, yeah. I was worried that like the company's like, nah, you're not allowed to do it that way. They want their order first, you know? Like, surely you can just be like, hey, just making sure you're here. Oh, I had someone the other day drop something off, and I thought they legitimately did the like knock and run kind of vibe. And I'm like, you can't. And then I walked out there and they did just leave it. They just left it in a really weird spot. I'm like, how is like, there's like a little shrub. So like, everyone just puts it beside the shrub because you can't fucking see the like behind it. And then it's right in front of the door. And he went and put it like on the corner of like the entrance to the house where everyone can see. And I'm just like, okay, if that's how you pick to do it. I'm happy my throat feels like it's loosened up. I think I'm going to have a quick smoko break, guys. And then I don't know. Do I want to play some Diablers with Monty? We've been hunting for these. We've been hunting for these keys to do something in the game that I'm pretty sure we can't do. I'm pretty sure we have to make a character. That's why I was like, if I rush Monty with the Lightning Sorceress, he can level that up, use that to get the keys, then he can use that character to rush my character to at least like Hell, Act 1, and then I can use the new character to hopefully be able to defeat the hard thing that we probably won't be able to do. Lately, my deliveries have been arriving as I leave for work, so you're just like walking out there and you're like, ooh, Christmas. That's pretty nice. Oh, wait. Arriving as I leave for work. Oh, no, I don't like that. That stresses me out. I used to get shit delivered to my old workplace, but now that I have the PO box, if I know there's something that there's a high chance that I won't be around to get, I'll either get it delivered to the PO box, or I just get it delivered to my old work, honestly, and then rock up there.